Peggy 16. Peggy 16.
You call, I answer! Pushing you on the scene! Man, come on! I'm ready to go! Calculated! Time to play. You gonna keep me waiting, babe? Stop, kid. You're killing me here.
one of us is allowed to do the killing.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Street Fighter League Europe 2022. It's week 12. We've got 4 teams fighting it out for seeding in the playoff places. All 4 of these teams are in prime position to make the playoffs. That's why these points matter. It is very compressed in that top 4. They're going to be fighting for every single battle today. Oh, it's going to be a hype show. See you after this. What's going on? Logan Salma here inside the Street Fighter League studio in Europe. It is week 12 and we have got 2 incredible matches for you. 4 teams that are battling it out for the top 4 spots. We've got 3rd versus 4th and 1st versus 2nd. But you know what? That is all going to change by the end of this week's episode. It is so compressed there in the top 4 spots. BMS clear at the top, but the 3 teams behind them, only 15 points separate 2nd from 4th, as it looks like Reason are potentially out of the running for the playoffs now. We are racing towards those semi-finals, and seeding is all important. That's why we want to see these teams grabbing those points and putting themselves in pole position for that grand finals. It is going to be a tense one. 4 incredibly strong teams that have all had great seasons and have gone back and forth. We'll be fighting it out today. It's going to be a great one. Right, let's kick it off. We have 2 big matches for you. The first, as I said, is 3rd versus 4th, and it is GO versus Mouz Sports. Oh, I cannot wait for this. France versus the UK today. GO have had a shaky start, but they have really come into their own, and Mouz Sports have been up in the running since the off. It's going to be an incredible first match. Let's throw it over, though, before we get into it, with my good pals on the commentary desk to explain the format, because it's an all-new Street Fighter League format for 2022. It's a great format. We've been enjoying it. I hope you have too. If you just joined us for the first time, where have you been? It's week 12. We're nearly at the playoffs. But if you have joined us, it's the perfect time, because this week is going to be one of our very best episodes. Let me throw it over to Jammers and F-Word, and they can walk you through exactly what to expect in these matches.
Thank you very much, Logan. But yeah, I can't even emphasize enough or reinforce the point. It's just another juicy episode. We sound like a broken record at this point.
It only gets better from here, Jammers. It only gets better from here because there's just so much on the line. And now we've got clash of qualification, seeding at the very least here between these 2 teams. And it's the first one. We're not even waiting for it. It's the first one we're going to get here. GO taking on Mouz.
It's going to be rough indeed. But you know what? We got to summarize and remind people how things work. So Femi, take it away.
The pleasure's to me, Jammers. Thank you very much. Yeah, so matches are conducted in a home versus away format with a 3v3 format. And basically, the team that plays away has to reveal the order of their players and their characters. The team that plays at home then has the advantage of being able to counter, which has played a tremendous factor in this season, Jammers. I'm sure you will agree. Now, how do those format matches work? Game 1 is a best of 3. Game 2 is a best of 3. Both of those are worth 10 points each. And then Game 3 is a best of 5 game for 20 points. Now, the team that wins that 20 points, if they're tied at the end of it, 20-20, we go to a Game 4 in a best of 1 format worth just 5 points. But that 5 points proven to be vital as the season has progressed. It also determines the winner of the eventual match. What are they playing for, Jammers?
For sure. You accumulate points and you're trying to get that playoff spot. The top 4 teams make it to the playoffs. The top 2 teams go to the home side. But if you are on the lower side, 3rd and 4th, you'll be on the away side. But the rules are the same as the way normal matches have been going in the regular season. And then the 2 teams that advance from the semifinals to the finals, they will be facing up to each other 3 times, where the team from the lower seed will start on the away side. And for each set, sides will be swapped. That is vital for all the players and both teams that will be hitting it off in the finals. But they're playing for the big cash monies, baby. 75,000 euros, with first place taking a large sum of that money. And they will be qualified for the World Championships, representing Street Fighter League Europe. They'll be going up against Street Fighter League US, the top team from there, and the top team first place from Street Fighter League Japan. I got to tell you what, man, this is looking amazing, and it's tense even for us commentators. But we got to take a quick look at that leaderboard, F-word.
Yeah, exactly, Jammers. This is why it's so tense right now. Bar the fact that BMS have developed one hell of a gap at the top with a tremendous back-to-back series of wins, especially as they did most of their away games in the first half of the season. What we have after that is 0-0 Nation, 175 points. Mouse, 165 points, just 10 points separating them. GO, 160 points, just 5 points separating them from Mouse. And guess what match we have today? As Logan, our esteemed host, said, it's going to be GO taking on Mouse. But guess what? GO won last time. They had the home advantage. Mouse has the home advantage this time. And we've seen, more importantly, Jammers, we have to stress this. The team that finishes first keeps that home advantage for the rest of the competition.
Basically,
that is humongous. I mean, BMS have used that to an insurmountable effect, and they've clearly used that to a massive advantage. You don't want to be the team that doesn't get that. At the very least, though, you want to finish second, so you're not going to be playing away when it comes to that second semi-final. So this match has huge implications, and if there's any chance of catching BMS, it's got to happen now, Jam.
Dude, it's a scrap for second place at this point, but anything can happen in any of these fixtures and episodes to come. But yes, we got to hand it back to our host, Logan Summer, and introduce the teams.
Thanks very much, Jammers. That's right. It is time for match number 1. And we have, of course, 3 matches remaining for these 4 teams in the running. So today will not entirely determine their placing at the end of the season for the playoffs. But boy, it is going to be a big win for any of these teams involved. Those gaps are so narrow. 10s, 5s. There's only 15 points separating 3 teams in the playoffs. So every win matters here as we go into the final weeks of Street Fighter League Europe. Our first match, as you said, last time round, it was Team GO that were at home, and they were able to take advantage of that, getting the 30-10 victory. But this time round, they are the away team. So let us welcome them into the arena. Let's go, Team GO! Last time round, it was 30-10 from the home end, with Valmaster and Luffy getting the wins that took them over the line. This time round, Mouse Sports are going to be wanting to look for revenge in this matchup from the home end. As I pointed out, taking the 4th and 3rd spots at the moment in the leaderboard, but that could all turn around right now. Let us welcome into the arena in the home kit, it's Team Mouse Sports. Problem X, Broski, Shax, and the 4 Phils entering the arena. Very comfortable on that top row. We've got flip-flops and socks and slides today. Comfort very important here on Street Fighter League, of course. All right. This is the big one. Of course, they're not only fighting for that positioning in the leaderboard, they are also using this as an opportunity to feel out their opponents that they could potentially face in the playoffs or in the grand finals as well. All of the data is being accumulated by these teams. You know how it works in Street Fighter V. You need to have a great read on your opponent, and the more that you're able to play them, the more you're able to pick up those habits and timings and use it to your advantage. We'll see if Mousesports can use their home advantage today, but it is Team GO who have to put forward their lineup of players and starting characters. And the way that we find that out, as I'm sure you know by now, we're in week 12. Let's throw it over to Jammers and F-Word with the reveal of that GO lineup.
So Luffy was the anchor last time in counter to Problem X, but now roles are reversed. Things have changed. Let me see how these guys are going to pan it out. I'd love to actually see Kainu here.
Okay. With Guile.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. The solid Guile going first there. It's not going to be Dan. No gimmicks. Let's go straight for the Guile. Of course, they've got some Dan experience there with Broski on their side, so I get that as well. But also, Guile offers some solidarity. You've then got Valmaster going second with his trusted Chun. Great win percentage so far for him this season. Unfortunate the last time he played. And Luffy doing what he does best, occupying that anchor spot as Mika. Listen, I had the pleasure of speaking to Mouse about this particular matchup.
Talk to me.
They think this is the team that counters them the hardest when they're away from home. So they're extremely keen to get the win and to get the seeds in this particular match to get to that second place or the first place, so they're not in a position to be countered by this team potentially in a semi-final. So they really, really want to win this one, not only for the fact that it's going to solidify their place in qualifying, but also to avoid being the away side against this team in future.
These guys aren't messing around. I mean, I would love to see Luffy Problem X run back, but also I want to see if Phils is going to take his chances against Luffy. Maybe someone might want to take their chance against Valmaster. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be Broski if he is playing today. I don't think it's going to be Broski because that's difficult. But you know what? All hypotheticals have to be thrown out the window. We're going to hand it back over to Logan Summer and find out which of Mouse players are going to fight Akainu.
Thanks very much, Jammers. I'm here with Akainu, who's gone with Guile. In fact, it's a very solid lineup for you guys today. You've gone with the consistent control characters in Guile and Chun-Li for your opening two games. Is that just to put out a very solid start so that Luffy can sit in that last position and potentially get the win again like he did last time against Problem X?
Yes, that's the strategy. Also, last week when I played against Broski, I lost with Dan. So this time I want to try with Guile. I want to see.
You want to run back against Broski this time, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's going to be him. I accept to play against him.
Okay, let's find out if Mousesports are going to send out Broski or if it will be another player. Mousesports, can you please send down your first player for game one? It is going to be Broski. Excellent stuff. The flip-flops are out. F-Word will be happy about that again today. Oro. Is it going to be Oro?
Yep.
I have to ask every time. We know it's going to be Oro. So last time, Akainu said he wasn't able to get the win with Dan. Is it going to be any different this time with Guile? What difference does that make to you?
I mean, Dan's kind of random. Guile's kind of more my pace, so I'm actually a bit more confident this time.
Oh, so you like that slow pace. You know what's going on. You're going to try and grind him down and then press those two buttons and get the victory, yeah?
Yep, that's the plan.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. We love it every time Oro's on stream. It's going to be Team Geo with Akainu leading off, and it's going to be Mousesports Broski with Oro. Let's get set up and ready for this. Game one in our important first match of the day. Let me throw it back over to F-Word and Jammers, who are going to be calling the action.
Well, I think Team Geo have done a genius move here by getting Akainu's Guile out. And I don't think that's happened on a whim. If his Guile's been picked here today, it's because they knew they were going to be their wayside. They knew they needed to get something more solid than the Dan pick. And there's no doubt it's going to be more solid than we've seen before because it looked a bit rusty the last few times we saw it. Now it's going to be practice. They would have spent the last week getting ready for this particular match. And as said, he anticipated Broski, so he must be ready for it.
Well, look, it's game day. Not to say that all the other days and episodes weren't game days, but, you know, he has to bring out the solid character in Guile, go full force, and again, the comfortability factor plays a big deal here as well. Bro said, you know what, I'm kind of chill with this. And I think it's a smart pick, letting this matchup let them run it back, because obviously last time there was a couple of things that I kind of was unfamiliar with the Oro pick, so maybe Mouser thinking that, okay, just put him up against Akainu again. He probably doesn't know what he's dealing with. But
Can't sleep on Broski's win rate. Look at that, 80% by the way. Sorry, go ahead, Jammers. Just had to call that out.
No, for sure. And then obviously, like, Akainu's one's 50%, but again, he's got a reversal that goes both sides now. Doesn't need to cross-cut. If he gets the timing right, flash kick should auto-correct. But he should be going V-Skill 1 here, or that'll be interesting. As well as Akainu with the Guile. I think he's going to go V-Skill 1, V-Trigger 1 as well.
I'm not going to lie, I don't really know much about this particular matchup. I'm going to be learning on the fly here. These guys are going to be teaching me, but Jammers, anything you know will be appreciated as we get into this one. Broski says it's more his kind of pace. He's more comfortable with it. Make no doubt about it, the first match, the first game in this match is super important.
Jumps are super important in this. Broski's probably going to try and double jump to bait a flash kick, but he might get hit by a crouching fierce. We'll see in the process. But
Good block on a fake cross on that.
We'll see how it goes. Right.
Nice punish.
Yeah, that's probably guaranteed, because that is -8 on bot.
Great range on that Swede.
Jump.
Big
Told
jump
you,
in.
Yeah, you got to watch out for these jumps, man.
And the corner carry. Are we going to see a flash kick first time? No. Takes it.
He'll wait. Right, he's got to be careful of the proximity. Sonic boom might come in a minute, no?
Yeah, he saw him trying to throw him backwards. Not going to have it. Punishes again.
That's guaranteed every time.
Oh, that was a good jump.
So look there, there's a double
Trying
jump.
to bait out that flash kick. It didn't come.
Thing is, he's doing it too early. Does it a little later. Might be able to avoid it. He's got no meter on his side. He's got a V-shift break though.
They got away with that V-skill. This is good. Oh, big whip punish. I was just about to compliment Akainu's slow comeback.
Yeah.
But I have to criticize him now for that big whiff. And it's the thing that's happened to Gal as the season's gone on. The hurt box has got bigger and bigger on those normals that used to be so risk averse, so mindless to stick out. Now you've got to be a lot more careful whiffing them.
Oh, for sure.
Broski showing why.
I mean, Aura hasn't got the greatest whip punishes, especially meterless, but if he can convert into the EX axe kick, then he should be alright. That's punishable.
Unsafe.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get his flash kick. Yeah, he's just going for crouch. Fierce anti-airs here. That's forward jab hit, but he saw the flash and hesitated to take advantage of the counter hit.
Right, just battle of the post right now. Brings out V-Skill 1, that's good. That's fine. Get another one out there.
That's plus. Beautifully spaced. Forward medium there. And again.
Back throw, gonna start tossing him around. Punish. You might need to just do the forward medium punch and just leave it, to be honest. Oh, here he comes. Here comes the zoning game.
Oh, he baited that jump forward. Bad jump forward there from Akainu. Gets knocked down. He's going to go in. Oh, he baits it out. Chicken legs. Flashes a first strike. I love that that's still in the game and it still works in almost the exact same way. Broski, look at the Freeman smile on Proper's face. How much did he enjoy that? You cannot underestimate an Oro at this level. And I'll tell you, where do you get experience of this level, this kind of level Oro? Where?
I used to say this about Season 3 Abigail and G. Oro is a character it's a luxury for the uninvolved. We ain't involved, no it's problem. That's literally your happy days, mate. The thing is,
happy days, son. Happy days.
Happy days.
But listen, it's early.
He went down.
Oh, it's gone down. Wow. Yeah, I think it's not a case of matchup because there was lots of things that Gal clearly had there, but it's a case of unfamiliarity with matchup. So he's going to try and fight fire with fire and try and get some unfamiliarity of his own up into Broski. But as we mentioned last time these guys fought many weeks ago, the first Dan we saw in Europe of doing anything of significance was Broski. So he'll be familiar with a number of the traps, a number of the gimmicks.
He might have to bank on the offensive pressure, and Broski just trying to firm it because he wants to hold on to that Tengu trigger. Wake up buttons. That's the hit grab side swap. That's fake.
Yeah,
that was fake.
In, got it.
Here we go. Torn cancel. Goes back to the neutral here. He's already got V-Trigger locked to load. Last time I think he picked V-Trigger 1. He's got V-Trigger 2 this time around the Akainu.
I like that. His V-Trigger 1 got him some mileage, but I think that the lack of V-reversal as well against Tengu Stone really hurt him.
Back medium kick. He didn't
nice jump timing. Jeez. Medium, fierce. Medium, boom, boom, boom. To the corner you go.
He's not got a reversal yet. He feels under pressure. Spends the bar on EX Nichirincho.
Oh, he's throwing from a risky range there, but he's trying to bait out a jump, isn't he?
Nah, he's fine. Yeah, he's not going to jump Akainu. Not yet, anyway.
No
V-trigger yet.
There was no V-trigger there.
Akainu's not going to do anything
Big
unless
whips.
he hits him. Akainu has to hit him. Well, there it is. It is a trade, unfortunately, for him, but...
He's got the more dangerous V-trigger now, Akainu, but he needs to get some kind of opening. Oh, we're going to get an activation here.
Not yet.
Bogey comes. And again, he needs a plan here, Akainu.
Slowly but surely getting chipped out, and when Broski wants to turn things around...
Oh, this is going to be horrible.
Here we go.
There it comes. Reversal gets him out, chases it.
He's going to do reversal again.
Buttons! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! You've got to be absolutely kidding me. I mean, strokes of genius. I don't think anyone saw that reversal coming.
And he wasn't going to die even if it was blocked.
Exactly. The V-trigger was gone.
There we go. Good back dash
doesn't
there.
have that punish like Guile does. Tried the sweep, doesn't reach. Oh, don't press buttons on my negative frame, says Broski.
Charge. Back throw.
Delayed back throw, catches the back dash. Bogey in your face.
Yeah, he just doesn't.
Oh, that was clever. He thought he was going to anticipate a back throw to the corner. Didn't come.
Right, pressure being applied. Gets one throw. Maybe able to get a sneaky.
Oh, he had it. He had it.
Wrong button.
No anti-air. That's the one criticism I've got of his Dan.
Get tossed around.
Big opening here.
I wouldn't be surprised if Broski did a reversal again, even if it was delayed, to be honest.
Oh, what did he press?
That's
going to hurt. No EX, though. Could have done way more damage than it's done there.
Yeah.
Oh, he just does it again. The string was over and he still did it. He's going to activate his guess for game. He's got 1v reversal. Will he do it?
Hold on a minute.
Good
Good block on the cross-up. He's seen it. Watch out for chicken feet.
Oh, he tried to V-break. No, you don't. And it was uphill from the get-go. The Guile couldn't do it. The Dan couldn't get going. And Broski continues his phenomenal form in this season of Street Fighter League Pro EU. No sweat off his back. He gets the W, an important W, a 5-point lead ahead of Team Geo. Now turns into a 15-point lead. And of course, they go even on points with 0-0 Nation with that win as well.
Every battle is crucial. Every game is crucial here. But I think just for his own, self-esteem and just improvement as a player, please go and study Aura, please, because even the last time these guys encountered each other, he didn't feel that confident. This time was a little bit better because he felt better in his shimmy game or strike throw game, but he needs to study that Aura, man. And look, ask Broski for help if you have to.
I was going to say, how are you going to learn it, man? It's just like trying to learn that fault matchup. It's going to be Valmaster next, though. We have, I guess, the second most reliable player on this team. Actually, by stats, I'm not sure how many Luffy's won, but I'm going to guess Valmaster might have a similar percentage to him. But those are the two stallions on this team. And now the benefit to Team Mouse is that they can actually counter. This is what they struggled with when they faced them the first time. Yep. The picks were brilliant from Team Geo. Then they got that clutch win with Luffy. Who's going to anchor is the real question here, Jammers.
Well, I mean, you could call Valmaster or Luffy the trump cards, but we're going to find out who's going to counter them just at this moment. Logan, all yours.
Thanks, Jammers. I'm here right now with Valmaster stepping up in that second place once again. He's gone for the Chun-Li. You've been really, really consistent this season. You've been so reliable for your team. It's time to step up again now. Last time round, though, I believe you definitely chipped in with 10 points. You were able to overcome the 4 fills. Are you expecting the 4 fills again?
I don't think 4 fills will come again. I think it will be Problem X. We never played together, but if he comes, that will be cool because I never played against him, and I like to play this guy since Street Fighter 4, so that will be a very good match, I think.
It is. Have you ever played in tournament in Street Fighter 5?
No, even in lobby, we don't play that much.
Wow, that's crazy. You've been so active in Street Fighter 4. It's such a historic game. We will see it for the first time now, potentially, because I know Problem's very confident in the Chun-Li matchup. Let's see who Mouse Sports do send up, though, for this second game. It is, but you gave me the deadest no-sell poker face ever as well, bruv. I was looking straight at you, and you... Yeah, the poker face, I'll respect it. I'm not playing cards with you anytime in the near future. Bison?
Yes.
Bison on the menu, yes. Bison for Chun-Li. What's your thinking here?
I like the matchup for the most part. Obviously, Valmaster's really solid, but yeah, I'm pretty confident. It'll be a good throwback as well. As you say, we ain't played that much on this game, but we used to play all the time in tournament on Street Fighter.
Yeah, no C-Viper, no Seth for you here.
Yeah, so I have a disadvantage in the matchup.
All right, man, let's get set up, ready to go for this game number 2. Valmaster, if you'll get set up as well. Mouse Sports opening up with a victory in game 1, 10 points on the board. And as I said, every single win matters here as we move towards the playoff phase of Street Fighter League. Let's get into it. Game number 2, throw it over to Jammers and F-Word. It is going to be Valmaster with Chun-Li and Problem X with M. Bison.
Well, I guess we all saw that one coming. It's one me and you said was likely to happen. Also, when we saw the order of Team Geo, we said it's very likely that Team Mouse are going to anchor Falk here in the 4 fields. It looks like that's what's going to happen with Luffy waiting in the back end. Listen, this is an interesting one. We actually saw the unfortunate outcome against Kudo at EVO, but anything can happen in a 2 out of 3. And that's what's going to happen now. 2 battles out of 3 for Problem. Despite that outcome, he's still very confident that he's got the experience advantage and the matchup advantage here against Chun-Li. What do you think of that, Jammers?
Well, here's the thing. Like, Valmaster's not incorrect when he says they've rarely played or haven't played at all in SF5. They're just on at different times of the day, at least when it comes to CFN. And they both stream, but they rarely encounter each other. So this is going to be a learning experience. More so for Valmaster. I imagine he's watched Problem a fair bit, whether it will be in Salt Mine League, CPT
It's very hard to watch
online.
and develop the necessary muscle memory to counter a character, isn't it?
Like, if there's anyone who practices defensive traits and, like, just improves on defensive choices when it comes to each character in the game, there's 45 characters in the game, is Valmaster. He pretty much has something for everybody. But, like you said, it's all about muscle memory, second nature.
Well, Japanese devised a strategy where they... Oh, wow.
Well, there you go.
Out.
Yeah, see? Definitely don't
Bad
play
start
at
from
all,
Problem.
but...
Great start from Valmaster.
Yeah. Already in the corner.
That was a risky scissor. Paid off.
She has got 3 frames.
Oh, that was a great neutral jump. Didn't hit.
Yeah, he has got... sorry, Chun-Li's got 3 frames. So if Bison does the medium version, it will get punished.
Oh, wow. That catches the stand heavy. Backdashes that and instantly Problem's ready for the jump in. It's a nice backdash from Valmaster, though.
Nice. Love
that. No buffer, but I love the attempt. Here comes the activation. And Problem will want to put him in block stun here. And that's exactly what he's going to do now. Now he knows he can't V-reversal.
Yeah.
Tries to escape. No, you don't.
Version. Try to
big jump.
He's holding up. Big conversion here. Big
Great jump from Valmaster. Opportunity here. Problem's got to hold this heat. Oh, that works out.
Weak punish, though, but I didn't think he knew which side he was on, but we'll take it anyway. If he get a crush counter, that might be the game.
It's a good situation for Valmaster. He's got the meter advantage. Has the corner, too. Ready for that jump in. Don't need it. And finally, he does juggle with the legs. We saw him do that twice earlier in the season, and I was like, why is he not juggling? But this time he's aware and he's ready. He gets the legs, and a really impressive first round there from Valmaster.
Chases him
Man,
down.
he has read that so many times.
Yeah, against like Vega Patch and Sound Boys, several players.
Wake up short there from Valmaster, didn't pay off. He's got meaty thrown.
Yeah, he got hit.
Oh, tried to run away. To keep her in the corner, you cannot. You do not have the walk speed to do that. Missed this meaty. Just out of the corner, just like that.
With the grab, he's managed to engage Problem X in the corner.
This is tremendous pressure. Problem buys his time and straight away a V-shift. Oh, wake up back throw works out though. A lot of great help for Problem. Can't get hit here.
Throw attack again there from Valmaster.
That throw back to the corner was a huge turning point.
Is he going to bait him? Yeah, he's looking to bait him. Good V-reversal there as well. He's jumping. He's not going to jump off the wall. He won't jump off the wall.
Oh, nice timing on that EX.
Ooh.
I think he was doing it anyway. But you can actually whiff punish with that.
Yeah, that could be an answer because that's pretty difficult. It's a difficult normal to, for the vast majority of characters to deal with.
He got it with a crouch medium earlier too.
Yeah.
Bison's definitely got some answers.
Protect there for Problem. Goes back with his skill. And again, now Valmaster's not teching.
Wake up EX there. Good choice from Valmaster to get some real estate back. Back to neutral we go. Nice timing on that fireball. Catches the stand fierce.
V-shift.
What a V-shift. Neutral jump to V-shift. Baits out that activation.
Still in
Slide
trouble
catches him. Problem keen to get the party started. Lands the throw. Psycho Blast. No, just goes in.
All right.
All right, just activates, trying to catch him flinching. Oh, doesn't get the trick recovery.
Wow, he challenged there. Valmaster, he's still got V-trigger to work with
low.
the conversion. Watch out.
Wake up, Hasanshu! What a choice from Valmaster! Tries to get the reset.
No.
Oh, EX, he's trying to take this one.
He is pulling out all the robbery tricks right now. And the back
he's got it.
What? Oh, no! What the?
No, he catches him trying to run away. What a sequence of reactions and bets and gambles from Valmaster. That round was done.
Look, he's laughing in disgust.
That game was done.
Are you telling me this guy hasn't played him at all?
Listen, man, this guy, Valmaster has always been one of the most underrated talents in Europe. I'm so happy to see him find the character that he molds with like this. And he shouldn't have been so surprised that it was Chun-Li. That's the character he did all the amazing stuff in Street Fighter 4 with. And that was a classic example of why he's so damn good. What a big win he's pulled out there. It looked like it was Problem's game. Instead, it goes to Valmaster.
He literally did Hazanshu on wake up. He did Hazanshu on block into spinning bird kick. My man pulled out all the SF5 tricks. Oh man, he's amazing.
Good check on that dash. Big whip punish from Problem. This is why Bison can fight this matchup. Oh, not ready for the cross-up though. Just catches him out there, and he's got him in the corner. That's a big change in this round momentum. One shimmy too many.
Okay, backs away, still in the corner though. He might have to just trudge across the screen. Can he go for a raw command grab? Not quite.
Yeah, if he shifts out of there, he's happy. Just get out of that by some pressure. Problem playing catch up.
Chase down.
Yeah, that was too high.
No anti-air because he didn't know if legs was coming. Monster's good at doing that. Okay, he's jumping with roundhouse a lot. He's trying to take advantage
Catches
of
the
Bison's
dash.
anti-air situation.
Trying to finish this off here.
He's out.
Yeah, V-reversal straight away. Not dealing with any of that pressure. Oh, runs into that fireball though. No Psycho Axe.
Delayed tech there from Valmaster. Great defensive choices being
I
illustrated
agree.
right
I agree.
now.
He's got the positional disadvantage, but he's still got the high life lead, and he's got another V-reversal if he needs it. Oh, the jumping catches problem out.
He's taking advantage of the anti-air situation. He just walks away.
EX, yeah, that was coming. Oh, wow, he hung it back.
Oh, he's trying to chase a backdash. That's
Gets for
+4.
game. Oh, beautiful stagger, and we go into game point here for Valmaster. Defending beautifully, taking his opportunities, and now he has a chance to get a big win for Team Geo. Problem knows how important this is. An opportunity to pull away from Team Geo, get closer to BMS, leapfrog 0-0 Nation, and it's not starting well in this what could be the final round. A whiff scissor gets punished there by Valmaster.
Okay, deep jumping with the jumping hard punch, but again, finding difficulty just getting in and staying consistent because Valmaster's been so slippery, so evasive on defense. Axia. Just backing away and another jump.
That jump has been so well spaced in time.
That's punishable. Into the
Gets
hard
in there.
knockdown.
One bet
V-shift
too many.
maybe. No, he does the late tech. Okay. It's how active Valmaster is with the buttons, man. It's hard to deal with this as Bison sometimes.
He shifts this time. Oh, catches the neutral jump. Great play from Problem. I love Valmaster's thinking though, and this time he's ready for the throw.
Okay, he has done a lot of stuff after blocking a jab from Bison. V-reversal, yeah.
Yeah, he wants the V-trigger. Nice stand medium kick. But be careful though, that roundhouse is going to come out. He's got the EX there if he wants to approach.
Well, Problem can't throw a heavy right now.
Big jump in!
I said
oh, he missed it! He missed it!
He's lucky. I said he can't throw a heavy out, and he did.
Huge opportunity, goes begging for Valmaster. Problem gets a lifeline. Can he make it count? That neutral jump gets punished. Catches him trying to run away. It's going to be a throw. No, it isn't.
No, he tried to challenge. He's still trying to challenge. He's trying to escape.
He thought it was a bar. This could be the end here. Are they going to get the game? Problem's in big trouble. One more hit will do. Look at the grey.
He's just racking up the grey.
10 seconds on the clock. Problem's got to make something happen.
I don't know what's going to happen here. 5 seconds. He's trying to use a Psycho Blast as a barrier. And 2 seconds left.
That's it. He's done it. Valmaster has pulled off a tremendous victory there, winning it 2 battles to 0 against Problem X to get 10 points back here for Team Geo, and that is a humongous win, and it sets up one hell of a game 3 here in this match, Jammers.
Yeah, it does indeed. I promise you, Valmaster is one of the most elusive and trickiest players to play against in EU. You almost think he's playing Nash in the skin of Chun-Li.
Listen, he played that matchup very differently from the other Chun-Lis.
Yeah.
I think he caught Problem slightly off guard, but I give him massive credit for his defensive choices and his ability to get to come out on top in the scrambles. Didn't allow Problem to get the momentum going, was able to reset pressure a number of times, and when he got his pressure going, Problem defended really well for the first couple strings, but he just kept it going, and he wasn't able to intercept and eventually opened him up. Really good play from Grandmaster, a deserved win, and they go 10 apiece now.
See, and this is what's interesting here. 1 win apiece for each game, 10 points awarded to both teams. And obviously, we might be looking at a 4 Fields Luffy best of 5 here. But again, that must have been against the plans of Team Mouse here. Because remember, let's not forget, the last time these guys faced each other, it was 30-10 to Team Geo. Could they repeat it?
And Team Mouse were feeling very confident that having the home advantage would give them the edge, but that was a massive loss there for Problem X. It gives Team Geo the chance to get 30 points as well, where they would have been limited to a maximum of 25. Massive turning point. Listen, Logan is over there on the stage to find out who's coming next. I believe he's with the players. Over to you, Logan.
Thanks very much, F-Word. We're here with Luffy's again in the 3rd game position, but this time you've been put forward to be counterpicked. Last time you put yourself forward to play against Problem X. We were in exactly the same situation, 10-10, but you're looking across the way and it's Shax and the 4 Phils that are left to be sent forward. Who are you expecting to see?
4 Phils.
How do you feel about that matchup with any of your 3 various mains that you have?
Falk is a very strong zoner. I just have to get lucky and get a jump in, and hopefully, I will get 6 perfect on.
Yes. How many jump ins do you need for 6 perfects?
I don't even know. Obviously more than 20, I think.
More than 20 with Mika. I suppose every command grab is backdashed as well or jumped out, and you have to play authentic, honest games. In all seriousness, though, it's all on you here to take this win. This is going to be our third and final game as it's 10 points each. You are in third and fourth place, so getting this win would push you into the top two for now, going into our last two matches. How important is it for you to join BMS in those top spots and get that home seeding in the playoffs?
Well, of course, it's very important. I think for the first time of this tournament, I'm feeling a bit of pressure now. I'm really tense, and I really hope I will do well for my teammate.
All right, let's find out who Mouse Sports are going to send in this very, very important third game. Can you please send down your third player? And it is going to be the Four Phils stepping up again in the anchor role to get the job done. Confirming you're going to be using Falk?
Yes.
Absolutely. No messing around. Straight to business. Single word answers only. Right. Have you had the opportunity to play Luffy much previously?
We've played before. We don't play very often. But yeah, it's definitely not my first time. I'm not going to be completely unfamiliar with what I'm putting myself into.
Is he going to be unfamiliar with you, though, do you think? You're going to have an advantage in terms of this matchup because it's very difficult to get experience against high-level Falks.
Well, since we don't play very often, he may be not as confident coming in versus me because he hasn't played this version of Falk or this version of my Falk.
Yeah, your Falk is definitely a different proposition, but his Mika is a different proposition as well. As you said, that he said he was feeling the pressure. Finally, now, are you feeling the pressure as we get into these last matches of the season?
Of course, yeah, I am definitely feeling the pressure, but I felt the pressure before and managed to pull through, so hopefully I can do that performance again. All
right, man. You've been cold as ice the whole time this season. Get set up and let's get ready, if you can, as well, for this all-important Game 3 of Match 1. It's going to be Team GO on the away side, putting forward Luffy with Armika, going up against Mouse Sports, the Four Phils, who has opted to start off with Falk. Let me throw it back over for this all-important game to F-Word and Jammers on the desk.
20 vital points here are on the line. Absolutely essential that both teams get the victory, but you know what it is in fighting games or competitive stuff in general. There can only be one winner.
There can be only one, Jammers. And looking at the table, just to remind you guys the implications of this, I believe 10 points each now. So Team Geo are on 170 points, Team Mouse are on 175 points. Just 5 points separating these two. And they bring on the Wonder Kid, the 21-year-old, many consider to be the best Falk in the world, 72% win ratio, to take on the living legend in Luffy, a Street Fighter legend, a Street Fighter beast, has done great things in Street Fighter 5 and incredible things in Street Fighter 4. I mean, it's a clash of the past versus the future, the new blood versus the legends of old. It's hard to call, man. They say Street Fighter 5 is a young man's game, Jammers. I mean, you're a warlord. What are you, 22?
28, mate. Don't worry.
Could have fooled me with that hairline, mate.
A certain someone, before I stepped in this venue, thought I was 22 as well. I was actually blushing.
Babyface Assassin goes to you now, no longer Shax.
Well, I'll try. Anyway, but it's a thing where they put Four Phils as anchor, similar to what Crimson has been doing with Kills You. Big responsibility. Very big responsibility, and the young guns are up for the taking here when it comes to accepting that and improving themselves as a player. But then again, it's vital for the playoff positions here. They're down, but not out. This is important for both of these guys. It's equal at 10 points. Best of 5. This is going to be an absolute bloodbath of a best of 5 here. And Luffy, well, Logan used the correct words. He hypnotized everyone with his gameplay, and he managed to, persuade Samboy into just being convinced that that's not how the matchup goes when it goes to Mika and Cody. Maybe he could do something similar against Four Phils.
Okay, the jumping works. First jumping pays off.
Well, that's one.
Is that a sign of things to come?
He did say 20.
Wow, minus on that fierce into the dash forward command grab.
Oh,
my
right,
goodness,
gets
great
the
start from
game.
Luffy.
And he's got no reversal, so command grab will do it. Yeah, command grab will do it.
Every time we're in that situation and we're like, I mean, it's too obvious to dash command grab right now.
No.
Luffy lands it. He just knows when.
Hard knockdown. You got exactly frame perfect position to do a command grab or make it land automatically. It's great. Perfect to start this off. This is crazy.
This doesn't get double perfected in the first battle.
Punish.
Great punish.
Can't do that,
nice
mate.
Familiarity. Oh, that's unsafe, and he chose to cancel to keep it safe.
It's a Luffy special. Chases.
Oh, that's a punish.
Too far. Puts out the mine, and then Luffy will take advantage of that, man. Mika actually has a tool against the zoners now with the faster microphone. Don't let it charge up.
It's those dashes and drop kicks that are so good. Oh, we thought it was going to be a V-reversal. It wasn't, but it cross countered anyway. Tries to back dash.
Back
for him out the corner.
Oh, too far. Good that he can activate.
To keep momentum there was Luffy, but look at this aggressive. Oh, no confirm.
Yeah, he's too shook. Full Fields is too shook at the moment.
There's an opportunity to activate. Goes begging.
Good choice by putting out the mine. Yeah, let Luffy charge out. Get that
hurts
V-trigger.
Well, he's got the V-trigger when he needs it.
He can't jump. He cannot jump.
He might just do it. Oh, big whiff. Gets into the range here to get activated on.
Watch out for the activation here.
There it comes.
Good
what a choice. He looked at the hands.
But he didn't. He wasn't confident enough to activate Psycho Angrip. That's the problem, and he's still not doing it.
That was dead.
Now.
Anti-air gets it. All right. 4 feels a little bit nervous. He always confirms those.
And you actually have an extended window after Catapult, and he still didn't feel confident doing that. Yeah, you can definitely see it in his gameplay that he is nervous.
Oh, Luffy.
Early it's Rainbow Typhoon to get that life lead, 240 damage taken.
Goes in again, and 4feels not responding to these dashes.
Watch out for the regular grab.
Sneaky jab into the double jab and tries to back dash. What a round from Luffy. Big damage incoming, mic's up.
All right, combo into the regular Brimstone, and then he's trying to run away. Good blocks there from Phils.
He's got right nicely. Wow, he does the EX instead. Luffy getting away with a lot of jumps here.
Right.
4feels with it all to do. Here's the activation.
Wake up, Nadesco. Watch out. Watch out.
He should. I think. Does he not know?
No. Well, the thing is, the moment you jumped, he was going to do it.
Yeah.
It was just guaranteed.
Well, that's why he shouldn't have jumped, right? A great play there from Luffy. He gets that first battle, and Team Geo looking to do it again, looking to beat Mouse 30-10. And if that first battle is anything to go by, they're in a good position to do it. 4feels dropping confirms, not checking dashes, a bit passive at times. That's not the 4feels you're going to need to see if he's going to overcome Luffy.
Well, he's got 2 potential battles. Lovely start. That was a much better start than last time. Already. Good anti-air there. Too slow to recover.
Okay, this time he does. Press a button after the fierce.
Looking good, looking good. All right, got the mic. Yeah, Psycho Kugel, 3-hitting move. It can stop the mic. It only absorbs 1 hit. Too far. He could have got a counter hit confirmed there, 4feels.
Oh, hesitation, activation, and this round that was going so well for 4feels. Start going pear stays in front. Oh, he gets away with a V-shift.
V-shifts, yeah.
Wake up buttons, though.
Here we go. Time to steamroll. Forward throw.
He did it.
Schneider. Let's see if he can get it confirmed this time round. Any hit will do it. And that'll be the Angry for the round.
Luffy just needs the party starter. It's Oki into Oki with this chick. Oh, there's a punish. Bad button.
That's the wrong button.
This could be it. V-reversal. V-reversal. The V-reversal coming from Luffy, but no dash here.
Not looking good. And the backlash. Yo, no way. I'm telling you, that's crazy. And this is the thing. They changed that ages ago to make sure you can get a guaranteed link into, or connection, sorry, with the EX Psycho Schneider. Fantastic stuff. Clutch stuff again for 4feels. What?
Wow, that was delayed. It wasn't reversal. Back dashes the command grab. One read too many here from
for the meaty.
Gets the dash in with those plus frames. Counter hit. Luffy's got to be careful here. Some momentum now for 4feels.
All right, change things up a bit. The mine's out there. Pops.
Big whiff punish.
Extension goes for the 50-50. Stays
Didn't go for it.
That's it. That's it.
V-trigger. There it is. I thought he was going to V-trigger just to protect himself. He didn't. He gets opened up, and a tremendous turnaround there from 4feels to halt the momentum of the ever so deadly Luffy. Having a word with his teammates here, how he can change it up. He got hit a lot, whiffed a few things, maybe got a bit too confident, tried to start around with a jumping, that didn't work out.
He might do it again.
I mean, you got to do it again. Why not? Finally a check there from 4feels. Is he starting to wake up now in this set?
There you go.
That win giving him the confidence he needs. Catches him pressing forward.
Full conversion into the Psycho Schneider. Pops out the mine again. He can automatically
don't press buttons. This is bad for Luffy. He's got to be careful here. Stun racking up.
Oh my god, this is fantastic for Phils at the moment.
Just about blocked down the Nadesco in time. Anti-air pays off. This is no way in. Luffy getting impatient. 1 jump too many. And 4feels is turning this around. Team Mouse are right back in this match.
Little shaky start, but he's finding his rhythm. He's finding the groove indeed. Luffy, similar situation to Subway. He's finding a difficult time to get in. And then he just dashed in. And he worked that magic. He might be looking for the forward fierce punish.
Standing short again, catches the drop kick.
Crush counter.
Towards route, towards Fierce connects. Brick wall defense. Double the damage there with the V skill hitting as well, Jammers. This is sensational play at the moment from Four Fields.
Oh, this is absolutely stupendous. Look at that.
He
Poking
looks
away.
lost. What's changed? Can't get his game started here.
He used forward
Tried
fierce
to dash
left.
in.
I'll tell you that much. Forward fierce again.
He has to just Nadesco up and it
Good
gets
choice.
escaped,
No,
but gets
that's
punished.
fine.
Yeah, the Oki isn't as good here. Oh, he just does it.
Don't
On
jump,
-2
Luffy.
as
Don't
well.
jump, Luffy.
Where are you going? Oh, there's no way in. The brick wall defense and the impatience and frustration from Luffy. So desperate to get his game started. Just seemed to throw the game plan out the window there, and it did not work. And look at the look in the Four Fields' eye as he rocks from left to right there, gearing himself on for this victory that means so much to Team Go.
That looks like he's about to go on a 60 win streak in ranked. That's what that looks like. Woo! The spacing, cancel the target combo into the V skill again. He's really going to throw off Luffy now. He might be confident enough to jump at Luffy if needed.
Man, it's all going well for Four Fields right now. Okay,
Dash
Luffy
up.
finally gets in with a dash.
Chases him down.
I like that. Catches the back. That's what he's doing a lot on Wake Up. Crosser!
Wow, that was so ambiguous.
Oh, what's he
And
pressing?
a pop.
That's going to be big damage.
Is
Not
he going
stunned
to do
yet.
Nadesco? Nadesco's not a good idea, but
Yeah,
let's
he'll
see
get
if he
stunned
does
if he
it.
doesn't Nadesco. Yeah,
well,
he can't. Oh my days. Four Fields has completely switched this on, and we are getting an exhibition-like match here. A demonstration of why you cannot learn this matchup without exposure to this kid, Jammers.
If Luffy finds some sort of second win, I swear to God.
I'll be really impressed because this is looking very bad at the moment.
He might jump forward in a minute. Let's see what he does. Peppering away with stand medium kick to cage him in the corner. Pushing him away with the Psycho Cougar on the push
Get
grab.
in. This time he does anti-air.
Over the grab. Rush counter.
Beautiful choice. Four Fields has been very active on Wake Up.
Good block.
Oh, he lets him out the corner. That was a bad choice from Luffy.
Go. He's got angered. Luffy, don't make a mistake.
He cannot get hit here, Luffy. The momentum in the corner is going to be horrendous.
Can't punish him there. He has to be a little bit closer.
Yeah, good spacing.
Yeah, he's unsure. He's unsure of the range of the first
I
hit.
think he could have punished one or two of those, not that one.
Yeah, that's too far. Max distance. And again, just abusing forward fierce to have the maximum distance there.
This is match point, Jammers. This is why Luffy's being a bit more careful. Should have applied more care earlier, though. Just trying to find a way in. He's got the Nadesco. He's got 2 bars.
This is insanely tense. He's waiting for forward fist to win. Oh, and he caught him with a sweep. Grab. Yeah.
Okay, what a move by Luffy.
He can't wake up
One more
super here.
guess. The jump. Oh, catches him trying to run away. Brilliant play there from Luffy. He brings it all the way back and he's alive, but he's still facing match point. Match point, Team Mouse, the Four Fields.
Just holding it down here, just charging that shot. Not going to cancel it yet. Punish.
Good punish, that was too close. Good start here from Luffy.
That's
Can he
gonna
make
be- yeah,
double dashes?
That's the only thing he needed to get started. Regular grab. Can he get a confirm? He was looking for it. Look
Walking
away.
forward, trying to get himself out of this corner. No escape for you. Big backdash.
Psycho Angry, here it comes. Please do not V-shift. All that is holy. Stays in front.
Oh, execution error there from Four Fields.
That's what he wanted. That's -1. Look at the U-reverse.
And again, does it have a reversal this time? Oh, that's going to work out for Luffy. Big damage into. Oh, the reset. Luffy with the genius reset. Nobody saw it coming. We all were expecting Oki, but no, he had other plans and the presence of mind to catch Four Fields sleeping. A set that was looking like it was going all Four Fields' way, all of a sudden turns around and Luffy gets himself a battle back. This is going to the wire, Jammers.
I wish there was like some sort of extra rule we could have where if it goes down to 3-2, some other sudden death thing. It would have been sick. I would like to watch it in an extended set. I'm not going to lie. I'd like to watch these two in an extended set at some point in the future. But
Week 11 is delivering already here, Jammers.
Dude, it is. Is he going to charge up the microphone? Yeah, take advantage of that. Just build up as much beam as you can. Try and get 3 Nadescos around.
Great choice there.
Nice anti-air.
Just missed this meeting.
All right, watch out for the jump though.
Comes the Desco. Nice. Too far. He missed it.
Yeah, too far to get the proper confirm off the Lady Nika.
That momentum's so important. It's been so hard to get started against Four Fields.
Baited.
Big bait. He's doing it again. Four Fields not falling for any of this. Switches sides. No, it's in the corner.
Guarantee.
Yeah, the fake dash. He's not having any of that. And yeah, the Four Fields moves into match point again for Team Mouse.
This game 3 has been incredibly nuts. I love it. And you know, I like the fact that Four Fields is keeping up with him. The mind games that Luffy's trying to present to him. There you go, cancel.
It's tricky for Mika. That works out though.
Well, until that
drop
happens.
kick. Back dash again. He's been very active on Wake Up, Four Fields.
B reversal. Why wouldn't you be? I'm not going to sit there. That medium kick just checking everything.
Oh, backside.
Gets the
Oh,
dive
cross up, he
kick.
wasn't ready.
This is big. Is he going to build V-trigger in time, Luffy? Yes,
And
he
he's got side
will.
switch as well. How meaty was that?
Just hold it, count it.
That's it.
Stun. And there
Team
you have it. Oh, there you go. Fantastic stuff there from 4 Phils, taking it down to the wire there in game 3. Pulling through, the young man does it. The Falcon smash, as you can see the look on his face. Huge sigh of relief. Somebody check his blood pressure because Luffy scares just about anybody. Big win, big win.
Even Broski, sigh of relief. You'd think he was on stage playing himself. That's how much it means to the team. That's how much it means to get that victory. They didn't get a 40-0, which would have been great to try and close the gap on BMS, but they do beat one of the teams that they're vying against to try and get that oh-so-precious second place to get the seeding. We said before the day started this match was going to be huge because the teams now fighting to try and catch up with BMS are trying to get that second place spot for that home advantage in the first semi-final. The good thing that they have going for them, Team Mouse, when they lost to BMS, was that they have to play the 2 teams that are above them.
Yes.
They've done the first part by taking out Team Geo, and they have Team 00 Nation later on in the season as well to try and secure that second place once and for all. For Team Geo, it's not the end of the world, but they're going to need a bit of luck outside of their matches now to get into that top 2 position, aren't they, Jammers?
Yeah, this looked extremely difficult. And I mean, like we said, just to regurgitate last time, it was 30-10 the other way. So, I mean, it only feels natural.
Listen, that home and away factor is so huge.
These 2 teams coming as a fixture on both sides of this season might have been the perfect example of that. And we can't stress this enough about how this format's working and how much of an advantage, disadvantage it plays for everyone psychologically and in-game as well. That's super important to mention that fact. But you know what? Fantastic play from all the players that were involved in this because it was just down to the wire. But you know what? We need to go to Logan Salmo to interview the captain of Mouse Sports,
yes, please.
Problem X.
Thanks very much, guys. I'm here with Problem, who, as you can see, is still agitated from that last game. Took it all the way to the wire, man. But Phils came through for you once more.
Ravi, he's just too sick, bro. He's too sick. He's too sick. Can't even put him at anchor. He beat the last Mika at anchor. See, this is why, when I was saying earlier in the competition, when you trust in your teammates and you put them in that anchor role, when it gets to crunch time like now, I know I can put him anchor again.
Yeah.
There could have been some other matchups that might have been better for them to put on the anchor, but if they haven't been doing it up to this point, the longer it goes on, the least likely you are to do it.
I think that's a very important point as well, because if you look at the team that's now the only team above you in the table, BMS, they have another player in Killsu who can fulfill that role as well, and he's been given that responsibility. So I think that's a very pivotal role to have in the squad situations, because you don't want to be forced to put yourself in that anchor role and exposed to bad matchups, as that has happened. For you, obviously, you know, your results have been a bit backwards and forwards, but that's the...
Do you know what though? Like at the end of the day, it's a team competition.
Yeah.
So my presence alone will make a guy switch up his whole lineup. So already, just me being on the lineup, if someone don't want to go anchor because they don't want the first to 3. Right now, I haven't played a preferred matchup in any first to 3.
Yeah.
I just get the best of 3, but then I put that anchor on in the bad matchup. So I don't mind taking some back and forth scores if the team can win, because it's a team competition. So
you're coming at this with a full team mentality.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm getting some information as well. I saw how Valmaster was playing. He played very well, but like that's in the Pokedex now. So on the next one, see how that one goes.
All right, well, you can look ahead to your last 2 matches coming up now with a little bit of breathing room, but obviously there's a lot of points still to play for. How important is it to you now that you've played, you know, teams such as Geo and BMS in a home and away format to get that home seeding in the semi-finals?
Yeah, well, we lost badly to Gamers Origin when we was on the away side. So if we have to play them in the playoffs and we're on the home side, we've won this one. So that changes everything.
It's very self-evident, yeah.
Yeah, so we're happy with that. We still got 0-0 Nation, and that'll be interesting as well to see how it all ends up. But yeah, like everyone's playing too sick. Also, shouts to Broski as well. I don't think no one wants to see that Tengu Stone activate. I ain't seen no one's really. Do you know what I mean? No one's really trying to play
Everyone's so surprised as well, because we're expecting Dalsim. Dalsim's such a strong character. He's got such strong matchups as well. He's such a strong tool to have in the lineup. But that Tengu Stone, man.
It's you know, whenever I'm playing people, if I think this is ridiculous, like, yeah, run that. If I can't block it, you know what I mean?
I hear you, man. Well, you got the result. You got the win. Your team came through
Too
30
sick,
to
too
10. Thank you
sick.
very much. You can go and return to your teammates as we round up this first match. I told you it was going to be an incredible episode this week at Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2022. That's match 1 out of the way. And as I said, it pushes Mouse Sports up the leaderboard into second place with that 30 points. Team Geo remain in 4th, adding only 10 points. They still stay behind 00 Nation. Next up on this week's show, we have got 00 Nation versus BMS, who are flying high. Again, this whole leaderboard could change once more at the end of our next match, so do not go anywhere. You've seen how good the action is this week. We've got even more to come on the other side of this short break. We'll see you then. Welcome back in Street Fighter League Europe 2022, and it is time for match number 2. We already had an incredible opening match between Team Geo and Mouz Sports. Mouz taking the victory this time and setting them up nicely for the final 2 matches of the regular season as we fly towards those playoff places. A team that is pretty much guaranteed a playoff place now is BMF. They have been ahead of the pack for a number of weeks, but they are going head-to-head with 00 Nation, and it's all to play for 00 Nation as they want to get that coveted second spot in the leaderboard for a favorable home seeding in the playoff semi-finals. Last time these teams met, it was one of the surprise victories from the away side as BMS was able to take it in that third and final game, which saw Phenom go up against Mr. Crimson. Will we see that again today, or will they rejig the lineups? It's 00 Nation who are away this time. They'll have to put their teams forward into the arena. Team 00 Nation. Phenom, Veggie, Rickmans Barnett, and Dr. Goodlag making their way to the away stand here in week 12, playing their 8th match of the season. As I said last time round, this was one of the big victories for BMS. They were able to win from the away end, and now they've got the favorable home draw. It's going to be a very tough one for 00 Nation. BMS looking unstoppable. But please welcome Team BMS. Crimson in 7 matches still maintains a 100% win rate, and he is looking to maintain that as we go into match 8. Hello. TKR, I like that, that's nice. One of the few fist bumps I've had as we move on in the season. Great camaraderie and team spirit from BMS. Of course, as we've spoken about on this show before, they are pretty much all friends long before Street Fighter League came together, and that has really worked in their stead. They are far ahead. Let me check the numbers. 215 points. They are clear on the leaderboard. They are guaranteed a playoff spot. It's looking like they're guaranteed a home berth as well. It's going to take a miracle to stop them from getting that #1 position. But 00 Nation are going to want to make a run at that today. As I said, it all came down to that third game last time between Phenom and Mr. Crimson. Are we going to see that again? We'll find out exactly which players 00 Nation have had to put forward from this away side. We find that out, of course, by speaking to our fantastic commentary duo, 2 of the very best analytical minds in the game, bringing the insight and the energy for this match. Let's throw it over to F-Word and Jammers as we discover what this 00 Nation lineup looks like today.
2 bad news and 1 good news. One of the bad news, obviously, is Mouz has overtaken 00 Nation at the top of the table. The other bad news is they got to reveal their order in this match. The good news is they have a chance to respond straight away. Let's see. Is it going to be Phenom with Nikali? No, he's gone with Luke again in that anchor match. We've got Veggie going up first with the birdie. Rickmans Barnett, that tremendous form continuing. He got the 10 points last time for these guys, and he will go in the middle position there. So, Jammers, any surprises here at all?
Not really, no. Same lineup as last time. I think it was the same order as well. It's just that Phenom decided to pick Nikali to start things off, and then he went to the Luke. What I think is going to happen, if Mr. Crimson decides to go on the anchor, I think that will be a more learning experience, because obviously Phenom only got to play Luke for 1 game last time, and he said he didn't really know much about the matchup last time. So that was actually really good to see. However, in recent weeks, Mr. Crimson's just gone for, he's been easy picking people for 10 points. Yeah. And that's been a viable strategy as well.
What is it? The closest team to them now is Mouz with 195 points. So they're a 20-point gap. Probably the closest thing I was going to come to them, but they have a game in hand, which is this game here. Wow. Get 10 points, you guarantee a minimum 35-point cushion at the top, and that first place, so important. It gives you the home advantage. The home advantage is really, really important, but even more so when you play extreme character archetypes.
Yes.
You know, this is where I feel like if Broski had a Dowsing, that'd be super cool. I mean, these guys are going to utilize that to their best advantage, but we'll see who they send out for Veggie. I believe Logan is on stage now with the big man himself to find that out.
Thanks very much, F-Word. Yes, I am here with Veggie again, but this time you are on the away side. You're leading off, and your order is exactly the same as the order you sent out in response to Team BMS. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm very much all right, Logan. I'm actually feeling really good, calm, collected, because we're in a good position right now.
Who are you expecting to face? Last time it was Kills You. Obviously a matchup that you've played in a lot, but it didn't look like you had, didn't have your groove yet then.
No, and Kills You is very good, as you saw when he anchored the other week. It's not like he's someone that you can expect to beat. And I also think, as I said, it's very hard to fight against Karin since her buffers just catch your lights from anywhere. So you're just very passive. It's rough. But I don't know if they want to save that for the playoffs to not let me get more data. I thought I was going to play him again, but I'm not sure anymore. So maybe they want to get some more info before we potentially play in the playoffs.
You have made a very, very good point because there's a lot of data to be obtained here before we go into the playoffs. You're looking very, very solid for a playoff spot. Of course, you want that good seeding, but BMS are pretty much guaranteed to be in the top spot. So any data you can extract obviously makes sense. I see Phenom leading off with the Luke, so perhaps you'll get a little bit more information in that matchup if they choose to put Crimson forward as well. Very smart. I see what you've done here. Let's find out what BMS respond with. Who is your first player? It's going to be the run back. It's going to be Kills You. I like that. Yes. I like that applause. He was in a trance. TKR, thank you very much. Kills You, you're stepping up again. You know, you have delivered so many times for your team. One of the most consistent players. You would possibly be the most if it wasn't for Kills You with a 100% record. But knowing that you have Mr. Crimson behind you with that 100% record, how much at ease does that put you? You know, you're able to play comfortably, confidently?
Yeah, I feel like I can help my team like I do. I feel like when I have good matchup, it's my turn to go, even if it's a stressful match or important match. So yeah, I'm really confident and I will do my best.
How happy are you guys to be so far ahead at the top now? Are you just using these matches as opportunities to get data for the playoffs, or do you want to push on and get as many points as possible?
Of course, we are really happy, but the season is not over yet. And of course, we think a lot about the playoff and stuff like that. So we are focused on the next match, but we think, of course, of the playoff.
Absolutely. Let's get set up here for game number one. It is going to be it's going to be Veggie with Birdie. It's been a long season. Sorry. It's going to be Veggie with Birdie. It will be Phenom eventually, I'm sure, but right now in game one, it's going to be Veggie with Birdie, and it's going to be Kills You with Karin. Let's get into game number one. Throw it over to F-Word and Jammers on the desk.
Similar to Akainu and Broski, we now have Kills You and Veggie running it back as well. I love seeing this, and I actually thought they would, Mr. Crimson, like he says, I have the utmost faith in my teammates. I actually thought he'd give a little bit of anchor experience or more anchor experience to Kills You, but he's already probably seen it enough. So again, they're going for a different strategy this time around, at least as far as we're concerned here. Yes, but the young man, the young Frenchman is here going up against Veggie. Now, Veggie said one thing to Logan in the interview, but you said that was not the reason why things were ended differently.
Yeah, we discussed it.
I
mean, it's just, the footage has not been available to the players to watch back, unfortunately, as we've gone through this season. But look, man, these guys need to realize what actually happens in these matches. He mentioned buffers and whiff punishes. That is not how Kills You played last time. Kills You was losing the neutral every round, almost, apart from one round where I think he dominated. And he caught him with dash forward, crouch medium, or dash forward, jab, throw. A dash forward, counter hit, crouch medium punch, dash forward, catch you standing, crouch medium kick. He just used them very well. A life deficit, not really getting much mileage with his normals, and then getting caught by that. Now, when Phenom plays this matchup, he genuinely focuses on, which contradicts a lot of Karen's approach. He focuses on whiff punishing.
Yeah.
So he's got the experience in this matchup. This is actually one of the matches, I know Killzu is extremely good, but this should be one of the matches that Veggie
should be winning.
Should be winning, but should have confidence that he can actually win him.
One of the best Karens in the world in Killzu and with Phenom as well.
Right, walk forward roundhouse to open there.
Thought taking the big body approach. He had this similar approach to Pro Max not too many episodes ago. Already a bad start here for Veggie.
The back dash is the correct read.
Sweep.
Runs into a sweep.
Bro. Gets a button
Look out
check
here.
there. Yeah, no V-trigger, no whip punish either on the roundhouse. That should be much easier to whip punish now, especially for a character like Birdie. Brush counter.
Oh, that caught the jab. Using his roundhouse really well here.
Oh, that might be the round. Let's find out. Not quite. And then...
Meaty throw, great first round there from Killzu. This time it wasn't just dashes, but he did dash into that space. It's not easy to approach when he dashes out of throw range and into crouch medium kick range.
It looks
but that
like
roundhouse is causing him a lot of problems.
Yeah, it's similar to what, like I said before, similar to what he did to Prob Max when he's using Alex. I don't know if that's the thing he does against big bodies because of their buttons, use the priority system. But that's just a
He's not using enough medium punch if you ask me. Medium punch.
Again.
I mean, I know the priority system, but usually stuffs that roundhouse on startup. Just not pressing medium punch at all.
Jumps out.
Nice empty jump there.
Looking good.
Oh, the one time.
Well, I think
that works out.
Activate. Birdie time. He
In the
might do
corner.
another one. No. Wow.
He has the read on him 110%. Couldn't get anything going. He smiles in surprise there, and I think so too. It's just crazy how well Killzu seems to know what Veggie's looking for.
I think it's just players in general, but Veggie is the current victim, I'm afraid. And the thing is...
Well, everyone knows what Veggie's looking for. That's a bit harsh, come on.
No, I'm saying that Killzu, when he just knows in those situations, he knows what his opponent's looking for. I just say that Veggie's the current victim at the moment. There you go, stand medium kick, just poking away. There you go. Just trying not to get crush counted, that's all.
I think he's quite scared of buttons that Phenom would often whiff punish. He's just not pressing it for some reason. There's the first medium punch we've seen since the set started.
Oh, he's incredibly hesitant, reluctant to do certain things in his gameplay right now.
That was a whiff punish attempt there with a buffer stand medium. Approaching, okay. Gets the whiff punish his own.
Oh, trying to command grab again.
He's determined. I thought he was going to try it again.
Yeah, oh, he's definitely cussing at the screen.
Nice delayed jump. Oh, wow, that jump back jab completely stuffing the crouch fist. Never seen that before. There's that dash. No buttons at all from Veggie.
Has to hold this. Come on, grab. That might be dead. That might be dead.
The great help, yes. Yeah. There's only so many times you can jump away there. Veggie almost determined to say, you're listen, acting like you won't get command grabbed. Shout out, Smug. I'll get you eventually, and he does exactly that.
That was the epitome of pure stubbornness there from Veggie. Hopefully he can bring himself back into this game.
Something he's not really known for, though. It's great to see him actually apply some stubbornness to his game.
Why do you think he's always saying, I don't want to command grab? Because his command grabs have missed this battle. Nice low forward.
Good round so far. No whiff punish on that. It's around the corner with that choice, though.
Jumps in the corner. Activates V-trigger here. Kills you.
Great block.
Bait. Good bait. Straight down for the knockdown. Couple of throws will do it.
He
but
tried to hold up, I think. And this is where the guessing wrong costs you so much. And it's going to be another correct read. Kills you. Getting it to game point here for his team. And it all started with that attempt to throw. I don't know what you call it, but the jump chain move.
Oh, Ball Revenger.
Ball Revenger, thank you. That allowed him to jump out of the corner. The round was going great for Veggie until then.
There's the ball slider.
Gets away with that command dash.
Good jab. He's got to be careful. That roundhouse is coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly. That is the answer. But again, no stand medium punch.
I just think, yeah, he's
Catches it this time. One command dash too many. Here comes the V skill 2.
Here comes the chewing gum. Pops away. Good jab. That was a risky jab because of the priority system, but that's a look what Killzu is using.
Oh, back throw. And this is where he's got all his mileage. In this corner. Veggie cannot guess wrong in this next moment. He got that punish there.
Please do not jump forward. Just wait here. There you
that
go.
hits. Life lead. And we're going to see overextension now from Killzu. This is what he does when he has the life deficit against Veggie.
Luckily, there's no Gurenken knockdown here.
It's a roundhouse that connects. Surprise dash any moment now into the crouch medium range.
Veggie should walk away.
Is Veggie going to be ready for it?
Veggie needs to walk away. He's not going to walk away.
He's in dash range. There it is. Exactly what I said. Gets the throw this time. Still needs another one. Bad jumping. Can Veggie get this round?
Dive. Watch out for Dolphin Dive. Check. Watch out for Dolphin Dive.
Oh, that was it.
Hang on a minute.
She's got the CA. Oh, there is a big whiff punish from Veggie. And he gets himself a game back here in this match versus Killzu. He did let him get away with that one dash, but it didn't cost too much. It was just a back throw. Back to neutral we go. And I'm telling you, the neutral is not comfortable for any carrying apart from maybe Phenom in this matchup.
Well, this is why he's flinging out big buttons, just to get a crush counter or get some momentum to take Birdie to the corner as soon as possible. But Veggie has missed so many opportunities for the whiff punish, but he got one when it mattered to equalize here in this game one. Jab check again. Yeah, it looks like Killzy's going to stick with
Checks
plan
the
A.
dash this time, does Veggie? Is he evolving in the set?
Yeah, he's not going to command grab now, he knows.
Oh, where you going? Killzy's in big trouble here. Buttons from Veggie, gets knocked down. Doesn't get out of the corner. Oh,
Wow.
stayed in front. Was that mix-up?
Yeah, it looked like it to me. Back throw, sweep activate will come shortly.
That's going to knock down. Doesn't get no Oki header. Whoa, look at the walk speed.
He
The
can't
intimidation.
He can't bullhead unless it's going to hit. That could be a punish by a super. And he knows it as well. Command grab.
Oh.
If he walks in, he's got the walk speed to command grab. Just waiting it out here.
Oh my god, so
Kills
tense.
you.
Surely Killzy's got a plan. Nice button.
Can a hit. Watch
And
out.
again.
Looking away.
Oh, no cancel.
And he's been working on those, Veggie. But he might have surprise kills you now. He might have to
Nice
surprise
low.
him.
There's that dash that we know is going to come. Oh,
Wow.
surprise forehead. Going for the chip to force the card of the V-reversal, but he got a double bonus there because it hit. We have a game point.
Super.
Checks the dash again. He has acknowledged the patterns that have got mileage for Kills You in this match, but that roundhouse always there. Gets the knockdown. Tries to wake up EX, doesn't work.
And he just
Wait,
woke up with the
stop.
X bullhead to kill the momentum. Different situation entirely now.
Nicely spaced sweep. Catches him trying to escape again. To the corner we go. Needs this round here.
Throw. Can he close out with another one? He waits for Birdie to jump and he
great
closes
play.
out the
Great
round
play.
with that second throw. It wasn't immediate, but we got there
I
eventually.
know, I love the fact he didn't even try to move forward
Yeah.
after that first throw, because you know if Birdie gets some momentum here, you've got to respect Veggie, man. He gets going and he can scare just about anyone, especially in matchups like this that he knows so well.
This is the thing, he still needs to adjust his spacing, but we got to give credit to Killzy for that immaculate spacing. Good jab check again.
I think that's close enough for a stand short.
There we go, mediums.
This is going really well for Veggie.
Yeah, this is good.
This is the kind of neutral. There's the dashes that start happening, but the fierce connects. And even though he's lost a lot of health, look at the ground. Misses his shoulder.
Has to block it
Button.
out.
Nice V-reversal.
Forced it.
Such a good choice there from Kills You. Back dash.
Reversal again.
Blocks that one. He's back in this now.
If he gets a medium into bullhead, that might be curtains for carry.
I think she's dead if he gets hit by Sweep.
Oh, and that was it! He's not confident this confirms F-word.
Oh, lucky that wasn't a counter hit. Oh, nice spacing on that fierce. Kills You's got momentum now. Can he make it count?
What's it gonna be? Just
Oh
wait for
my
a throw.
days!
What's it gonna
This
be?
is so tense.
He can't, yeah, he's activating this
Activation.
V-reversal.
Yeah, reversal
Guaranteed.
straight away. Don't let her get in. Nice
on,
down
grab.
medium.
Come on,
Tries to
grab.
dash in.
Oh, yeah, there's one.
Oh, gets away.
Gotta be ignorant. You gotta be
CA's
ignorant.
gone.
He's not gonna do another one, surely. He might get
I mean,
closed
might
out.
as well.
Yeah, he might as well, but he might be a stand medium kick to close
One
things out.
hit
He's
for
looking
Kills
for
You
it.
will do it.
Is he looking for that medium kick or not?
No punish. Out of there. The reversal's gone now.
He's
Veggie
gonna
needs a
do-
miracle. 15 seconds on the clock.
Watch out for the
Dash in
dash.
buttons. Oh!
No, he did
Meaty's
the wrong
got
one.
Yoki. Still in there. 10 seconds. Oh! Would you believe it? Veggie! I told you if there's a match he can win, it's this one. I'm on my feet. I can't believe it. He's got himself his second victory in this season of the Street Fighter League, and it comes against one of the strongest players of the season so far. Kills You. Looked like he had it in the bag, but it wasn't to be, and Veggie gets his team the first 10 points in this crucial match. Jammers.
I'm telling you, man, when Veggie wins, it's actually at a vital time, and 00 Nation aren't in the most comfortable position currently. So that was big. But remember, I hate to be that guy. Remember what happened last time? When Veggie won and Phenom had to win, he didn't. That's the problem. But it's a good start against the top of the leaderboard team here. Veggie clutches out that win against Kills You in a matchup he is highly familiar with. And up next, Rickerman's Barnet, one of the most reliable players 00 Nation has on board, F-word.
Yeah, it's one of the trickier ones for them to counter as well, I feel. I wonder who they're going to go with now. I thought they might actually use TKR for Veggie so they can reserve Kills You for an uphill matchup, but one that I've seen him play very well against Rickerman's Barnet in Assault Mine League. Actually, that's not what they've done. Kills You's out of there. They've got a few options. I don't know what to expect, though, Jammers, for this particular matchup. He's been their most consistent player percentage-wise outside of Phenom, so it's not an easy guy to beat.
Well, it'll be interesting. There might be a change of plan with Team BMS, but we're going to head back to Logan with Riekemann to find out who he's going to face on Team BMS.
Thanks very much, Jammers. What an incredible opening victory for Veggie. And now we have Recommends Barnet stepping up. Very, very consistent results from you. You're putting yourself out there. We were talking a little bit just before the camera came on to us. You had a positive result against TKR last time, but Crimson, you're definitely not feeling that matchup.
No, I don't like the same matchup, but I do like playing versus Crimson. He's always just love playing versus the best in Europe.
Of course, very, very talented as always. It's a great test of your skills. We're going to find out now who you're going to be testing your skills against from Team BMS. Can you please send forward your second? It is going to be Link Excello. All right. We've pulled you off the bench, ready to go to work. Which character are you going to be using?
For F-word, I will be picking Ibuki.
Ibuki! For F-word, are you going to use V-Trigger 1 as well?
No.
No, we're not that crazy. We're not that crazy. Okay, interesting. So what's the thoughts behind this pick?
I like both Nekali and Ibuki, but I have a lot of tools against Ibuki in my mind. Actually, I started playing Ibuki watching Infiltration against Fujimura back in Stunfest. So I have a lot of tools in my head again.
A lot of tech for this particular matchup. Let's see if you can level it up if you want to get set up at the stations here for game number 2. What a fantastic start for 0-0 Nation. That's 10 points made up in the deficit between them and Mouz in second place. Let's find out if they can get some more in the bank. Rickman's Barnet has proved to be so reliable, but Link Excello coming off the bench with the Ibuki for the first time now.
The active frames on that stand fierce there from Rickman's Barnet, finally acknowledged there by Link Excello. Logan oblivious to the hilarious incident occurring behind him there. I love the fact that Rickman's Barnet was so patient though, just staying there.
I love how organic that situation was.
Are you going to spot me? I'm just brilliant. Listen, man, excited to see Ibuki make her debut here in this season of Street Fighter League EU. The first Ibuki play we're going to see in 3 months of matches. And yeah, we won't see it again. It is a matchup, however, that I think is quite clever. Now, I did call that Link Excello might come on. We discussed that. I said, maybe they'll put Link Excello on for Rickman's Barnet. He's a tricky character for them to beat. But I didn't think he'd go Ibuki. I thought he'd actually go Nekali for it. So surprised to see that. But shouldn't be surprised. It was his main for a long time. And he's got some tremendous skills in this matchup. With V-Trigger 2, I actually do feel that Ibuki edges this matchup as well.
Well, the thing is, Rickman's Barnet will have a slight bit of insight into how Ibuki players think, because he actually had a very short period after he reached Warlord rank earlier this year, messing around with Ibuki because he's always wanted to play the character, and he was actually doing you some justice and trying out V-Trigger 1 because of the new changes. But we'll see how it is. I haven't actually seen.
Just so we know.
Well, I haven't actually seen much of Link Excello's Ibuki for a while, because obviously Nekali got buffed. He's been learning Luke as well,
yeah.
and obviously got Ibuki got some cool like combo extensions and combo changes.
She got some buffs. She got the plus on the crouch jab, which was much needed. The activations now +2 on V-Trigger 2.
Yeah.
No longer a guaranteed punish, but also it's her turn. She's got some great buffs that give her a chance. But you know, he's up against the best Menat in Europe. And he's referencing a really cool match, by the way, in terms of his inspiration. Yeah, for sure. He's trying to use that V skill too. It's actually a good choice, just to evade the stand medium punch. You've got to keep as many kunai as you can. Nice pressure here. Good start here.
Yeah, good start.
Yeah, air to air is the way to approach there. Happy to go back to neutral.
Here's the thing, like Rickman's Barnet's air to airs have actually been on point throughout the matches he's been playing as well. Don't know how tricky it will be to air to air Ibuki successfully, you know?
Nice side switch there with that anti-air. We'll get the party started here. Don't you dare. Goes for the reset though. That wasn't blast. Shine's so good at spacing those.
Oh, walks out, able to retract the orb.
Trying to get that angle where she gets a kind of free jump in.
Right, Fumashuriken is ready.
Big jump in.
And then gonna spend the EX combo. All right.
Doesn't get any genuine Oki off that though. Activation incoming. Oh, didn't react to the jump in.
Is it gonna be a reset? Yes, it
Good
will
block.
be.
Oh, the delay on the walk forward medium. Rickman was out of there. Link Excello took a huge gamble going for the reset. Almost gave her the whole screen back. And V-Trigger was ready to pop.
All right, there we go. Crouching medium punch into EX Solsifit, back to the neutral. He might need to do EX Kunai to get things started the typical way.
Rickerman's so good at responding to that, though.
There you go.
Approaches the air to anti-air you most times. He's got to be concentrating to do it, though. And there you go. He's probably looking for a jump EX Kunai. Why he didn't anti-air there. Big jump in. Almost got a sweep. Oh, what are you pressing buttons for, says Link XLO. He's really putting the heat on here.
And the orb remains there. He needs to call it back shortly.
Oh, too close and going to get punished. Great awareness there of the negative frames from... Oh, big bait! Was that necessary?
High stun. Is he going to reset here?
One reset. Oh, where did he get a punish?
He tried it.
V-reversal still in this round. Oh my days, Rickerman, please.
What an anti-air conversion.
Oh, that was clean. So clean. He just didn't want to block. He didn't want to sit still. He wanted the neutral back, but Rickerman's won it. Had other plans. 1 round apiece here, Jammers.
All right, looking strong here, but he's at a meter disadvantage here, so I don't know how he's going to approach. This does look difficult until he did that. That's pretty smart there from Link XLO.
V-skills too, still very good at retracting the hurt box there for Ibuki. There's that air-to-air that he loves to do. And that build-up of Kunai is so hard to get away with. He thinks she gets a tremendous amount of reward for it, the amount of time it takes to load up.
Right, let's see if he can get something to
win no bar. Here. Oh, don't press buttons! One guess and this is going to be it.
Forward throw.
CA's right there. Oh, he does it again, and he is correcting. Oh, what? Doesn't matter. And Rickerman's bar makes the adjustment. A very, very good first round there for Link XLO. But Ibuki had moments, but the reversals got him killed there, Jammers. It was the reversals that cost him everything.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You know, I should look at the leaderboard in my face right now. If it is 40-0, that's a strong possibility that it's not going to happen, then there'd be joint points with BMS, isn't it? Is that right? If they got a 40-0 here, they'd be joint points.
Oh gosh, I didn't consider that. Yeah, no one considered the possibility of a 40-0.
Yeah, I don't know. But there is a slim possibility, but there's a strong possibility that might not happen.
Jammers, great point. 40 points away. This is actually, I mean, BMS were probably aware because they weren't being overly confident, but they're in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, just wait it out. No Fubu Shuriken available just yet.
The whole league opens back up if they don't get some points here.
All right, guess
it's looking great for Rickerman here. Has him cornered. Stay in the corner, girl. Where you going?
There's air-to-airs, absolutely fantastic. Good walk back there. He might need to do a raw Fubu Shuriken. That
Juggle,
worked out.
Rice, ready for it. Oh, stayed in front. Plus 2.
Oh,
that doesn't work.
Too early.
That's to hold this heat to the corner we go.
Throw. Too close.
Oh, we thought it was going to be a kunai release. It was just a jump medium kick. The kunai wasn't even there. Did he have kunai? He did.
He had one.
He had one kunai. Great play there from Link XLO, making him second guess himself. And again, he takes the first round.
All right. There's that cancellation into the
EX Solsifit. Punish that. Got away with that dive kick. Got to be careful whiffing those. Rickerman's won it.
This forward HK up close to avoid the stand medium punch or soul throw is actually pretty good.
It is really good, yeah. It catches a lot of moves and makes them whiff.
There you go. Wow, he's got to be very careful.
Yeah, I actually don't like the kunai depletion. Doesn't get much if it hits. I mean, it puts a bit of doubt in her mind.
All right, activation. Has to deal with it. Good escape. Mitigate the damage from that.
Oh, buttons.
Throw. Can he throw him again? He tries to look for it. Good escape there.
Good escape. Too close. Going to get a punish here. Love that. Almost has the V trigger too. Going to activate off the V skill.
Nice.
Oh no, that is not a viable option. Ready for the V reversal. He took the data in the first battle, knowing that Link XLO doesn't want to block any of this stuff, and punishes him significantly for it. We move into game point. Could have punished that.
See, and the worrying thing is, he gets his V-trigger before Rickerman does, and then he can't capitalize on it fully. He hasn't been able to get anything significant from the Fubu Shuriken.
Wow, just a sweep there in open play without an orb to protect it.
Oh,
just gets out. I like that. Just gets himself out of the corner.
Oh, that would have been a whip punish there with like stand medium or stand fierce or something there.
This is good play from Rickerman. He's got control here. Good confirm.
Here we go.
To the corner we go.
Yeah, full combo. Reset
50,
again.
50. Just goes for the throw. Meaty connects. Big danger here. Oh, that was it.
Double tech.
Oh, no. Press the button off the hit.
Is it high?
Oh, reset. I think he's dead. I think she's dead.
Hold on a minute. Full scaling here.
No, she's dead, bro.
Yeah, it's guaranteed done.
Oh, wait, he didn't use. Was there another orb there?
Hang on a
doesn't have the
minute.
health. Let's see. I think she's gone. And she is. Rickerman spawned it. Pressed medium punch after getting hit by a forward heavy kick. What a bet. And it actually hit Link XLO. I've got to ask him what he was trying to do there. I think she's not very plus on forward heavy kick, maybe plus one
two,
or plus two.
something like that.
Maybe try to walk forward or something, but it wasn't a light. It wasn't even a fast medium, it was a standing medium punch, and that was a massive opening. Then the reset Link XL wasn't ready for. The 40-0 is very much on. And listen, everyone's eyes have lit up here, especially Mouz, as first place suddenly becomes up for grabs. 0-0 Nation. I mean, Mouz are on 195, 0-0 Nation, and now also on 195 with those 20 points they've secured. Big match coming up here. If they can do the impossible and beat Mr. Crimson, wow.
Wow.
40-0 against BM. Did anyone see that coming?
It literally just occurred to me because it's like Veggie won the first game clutch. Riekeman's always guaranteed 10 points with all the matches on the majority of matches.
He's been sensational this season.
And then Phenom will probably go for the gusto and ride it out with Luke. I think some people did speak to him when this like hypothetical was coming. It's like, well, you didn't do that bad with Nakali, but I felt he felt better with Luke. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, they got 20 points secured. That's a bonus in my books. If it does go 25-20 to whichever team, we can still work with that. BMS collect points, 0-0 Nation collect points. They're all winners here. Obviously, seeding is vital. It's imperative right now for both the teams, all the teams. But again, it's only going to be one winner from this match
It's very important to reestablish that cushion. I mean, they're still 10 points clear at the moment. If they can get the 20 points here, Mr. Crimson, 100% record on the line, they reestablish a 30-point gap. And I think they need that gap because they were probably thinking about other things. Now they're thinking about whether they finish first or not. I believe Logan is on stage, though, with the team, and we're going to find out what's happening next, guys.
Thanks very much, F-Word. I was just having a lovely chat with my friend here, Phenom, about how much he enjoys playing Dulcim. You were expecting the run back against Crimson again. You faced him last time round in the 30-10 loss. This time you're 20-0 up. Veggie came through with the win alongside Riekeman's Barnet. And now you are playing for the 40-point victory. You've started off with Luke this time, though. Last time you put yourself forward in response to Crimson, it was Nakali. You didn't really get many games in with the Luke last time. Are you looking to just get some data here as well, generally, for the playoffs?
Yeah, I think I've never really practiced the Luke Dawson matchup, so I want to try it and see how I do. And yeah, I mean, it's not fun to play against Dawson anyway, no matter which character I pick. I mean, I stand over here, he stands over there, and I just have to like be kicked in the face all around. But yeah, it's not fun, but we'll see what happens.
I mean, you had a couple of really interesting options, attempted buffer attempts with Luke's stuff. It's very range specific, though. You think that you can get a little bit more comfortable with the ranges that those things will work in this match now with a 3 battle set here?
The last 3 games we played, they were all pretty close actually. It was just every time it come to, like, let's say we were both kind of even life. He had V-Trigger 1, and then my life go down 20%, and then we're not even anymore. And then I get hit by 2 button, cross counter heavy punch, and I lose. So it's a bit like Dalsim. I think you need, you don't want to be even, you want to have a life lead because the VT1 is guaranteed damage for him. So maybe that will help close out the games, but it's very hard to deal with. It's very strong.
Okay, this is a point at which I go over here and they send up TKR anyway. So, BMS, please send up your 3rd player. All right, it is Crimson. You are fighting for to keep your team in this. You're 20 points down. The Link XL pick didn't work. Veggie with a big victory over Kills You. But now it's time for you to step up, not only for your team, but to maintain this 100% record as well. It's a very important time for you. 20 points, you very much need them. Which character are you going to go with?
Dalsim.
Absolutely. Last time you had a very dominant performance against Phenom. Are you confident you're going to do it again?
Yeah, I mean, he's really good at adapting and learning matchup fast. I was expecting my teammates to get the points and maybe to go on the Luke mirror or something to don't give him too much information for the playoff. But we got pretty unlucky match, honestly, I think. But even if it was a good performance from Zero Nation. So I'm gonna go with Dalsim, even if we'll get those information and try to do my best.
I appreciate that because you could have gone with Luke. You could have kept that information. You're so clear at the top of the table that dropping those points wouldn't really make a big difference to your position on the leaderboard. But you're all about, playing the hardest matches, right, and getting the battles in.
Yeah, I think Luke Dalsim is like 5-5. But
Phenom definitely doesn't think that.
oh, I think you think. I think you agree. No, he will say that it's 9-1 in Dalsim Pero. But yeah, there is some tricky things to know. And right now in EU, I'm pretty much the only Dalsim at a really high level even. So it's hard to learn the matchup. And I got some Luke experience. So let's see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes. You're 20 points down. You're in that anchor role for game 3. Get set up. Phenom, if you can get set up here. It's going to be a hype one. Look, I told you it was going to be a killer episode this week at Street Fighter League Pro Europe. And we're ending it on a high. Whoa, we might not even be ending it. It could be. We could need an extra game. There's 20 points to play for. 0-0 Nation, 20 points up. BMS are staring down the battle of a 40-point loss for the first time. But Crimson is here. He has never been beaten. Never. Yet, they got the fist bump that time. That's how you do it, by the way. Right. Let's throw it over to F1 and Jammers to call the action on this game 3. Most important game.
See why my mentally shattered.
I love the fact he ducks for. I mean, that's some serious psychic play there from Logan.
But yeah, you know what? There is a strong possibility now. There is, especially in the hands of Phenom, to make it a 40-0 against the top team, as we recited the same lines before. But it does matter because it will have to boil down to round difference and battle difference. Is that correct? Because they added extra stats.
Yeah, round difference and battle difference. Those of you who aren't familiar with the rules, there are a few things that are very unique to this league. Before we say that, let's just acknowledge that 100% win ratio for Monsieur Crimson. I mean, what a player he's been and what a task Phenom has. But up for grabs, if he can pull it up, is an invaluable 40 points, a joint first place. I mean, he's no slouch himself. 75% win rate, 105 points won. He's won almost as many points as Mr. Crimson because he's gone anchor every single time. So 20 points up for grabs when he plays. So both of these guys have been extremely influential for their teams. Without a shadow of doubt, neither of the teams would be this far without them. So how fitting that they must now do battle 1v1. Phenom needs to, just maybe wants to change his V-skill or something.
Man, maybe they just have to do something, try something different. But yeah, again, both of these guys in the top 2 spots. Mr. Crimson still hasn't lost a game, any game that he's played. And if Phenom does manage to pull off the impossible task for other teams, that 100% win ratio is going to disappear. It will change. It's not going to shake up Team BMS at all.
Oh, man, Phenom, if anything, it's going to make them stronger. I mean, the last time I saw Mr. Crimson take an absolute pummeling, he came back and won Red Bull Kumite London. So he takes the data from the losses, but if he can get this win without having to get any lost data, he would. He was planning to go Luke, but his opposing team, 0-0 Nation, have done a great job of making the mirror match not an option.
All right, that's to block the dive kick as well. And again, he does try to play footsies with the Sand Blaster, but he needs to get big damage first. And there it is. Flash knuckle level 2 into the
corner.
EX.
I like that. Yeah. That's the corner carry. Good V-reversal there to get things back to reset.
He's been pressing Roundhouse in the corner a lot on his traps, Mr. Crimson.
Sweet. That was an activation attempt. I saw it hit, didn't activate.
Watch out for the slide. Oh, dive kick.
Oh, back to the corner you go. Wasn't ready for the dive kick. Buttons, though.
Reversal and wake up buttons. That's the round. That's the round. No,
oh, he didn't get a chance. Phenom, please. You got to make those moments count. I mean, look at the resources in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, guys.
That's
resources that the best Dalsim player in the world right now will use to maximum effect.
Yeah, he's looking to find and whip punish the correct limb.
Oh, no punish though. Gets away with that.
He got away with murder.
Good start here from Phenom.
Jumps again.
Yeah, he's negative after he slides underneath. Great buttons there to make sure he doesn't try and steal a turn, but he does get out of the corner from that slide. Standing in a much better place now, Phenom. Seems to know where to be here to make it difficult for Dalsim.
Oh, gets the whip punish there on the hard punch. Good standing hard kick there, Dalsim. And then back to Sandblast footsies. Watch out for the crouch fierce.
Oh, runs into that. Thought he was going to back away. He didn't. Yeah, there's that trusted V trigger too.
I like that choice.
Activation to skid.
It puts him in block stuff.
No, where you going? This is going to hurt big time. Is he dead?
Huh? Wait, he can do that?
Alive? Oh my goodness.
What? Wait, what?
My goodness.
I've actually never seen that conversion of the cross counter yoga admiral before. Why can he do this guy is sick.
Yeah, so good.
Oh, man.
So Mita had to adjust there with the approach.
Oh, good avoiding that EX Sand Blaster there from Mr. Crimson with the float. Punish.
Not sure why Phenom went for that sweep there.
Good V-shift. Ah, okay, went for the V-shift into trying to punish. V-break probably would have been safer.
Trying to get the trick recovery on that Gale, but it's very hard to do.
Ooh, nice. Probably needs a big jump. He wants to do it on the ground by a with punish, but Phenom might need a...
Oh, wow. Bad hit confirmed from Phenom. It's a great round from Mr. Crimson. He's bringing it all the way back. It was looking good for Phenom at one point.
Yeah. Very good round here. Maybe a hasty first round from Phenom, but he has to block things out for a little while.
Nice evasion there of that V-trigger. Catches him trying to approach. Tries to bait a stand for a big jump in.
There you go. Here we go. Straight to the corner. Misses the Avenger, but we're good. Takes a throw. He might have to walk up and do another one. No V reversal. Yeah.
Gonna look to activate. He jumps out of it. Doesn't want to deal with that grey health. Tries to jump in. Oh, tries to bait out a reversal. It didn't come. There's that wonderful activation option that he has there. Approaches the air. Oh, nice option, but he's losing all the health in the world.
He's too far.
He's still one hit away from dying. Oh, the EX.
Oh, wow. I don't know how he's going to get out of this one.
Oh, man, that health is just not recovering in time.
Oh,
nice.
Wait a minute.
Oh, no. The confirm was there. It was there.
So it goes low. He's got EX Sand Blaster available. Oh, he's got to use it. No, I can't do this. I don't know.
This is a horrible situation. Oh, trying to bait shimmy. 9 seconds on the clock.
7 seconds.
Oh, he's trying so hard to make him throw tech, but he's not going to do it. And that has been the story of the season for Mr. Crimson on defense. He just seems to have the right read at the most crucial times. It's not like you can't get in on his down sim. It's not like you can't get the pressure. But again, he makes the right call, doesn't take the throw bait twice, and able to close that round out. Big jumping though, he loves that roundhouse at close range, and he'll be punished for it there by Phenom.
There you go, delay. We're looking at stun. We are looking at stun. He's going to charge up the hard shot. This is not going to be dead, but it's going to put him in a very good position. Level 2 Flash Knuckle, ending with Rising Rocket. Again, he's still trying to get into tech. He's not doing it.
Yeah, he wants to back throw him. He registered that information from last time back. That's his out of there. This is a very good round from Phenom. Wonderful round, and just as I complimented Mr. Crimson's defense, Phenom tears right through it. Commentator's curse if I've ever seen it. But you will have rounds like that when you're playing against a character like Luke, especially in the hands of a guy like Phenom.
They're coming through big jumpers, man. I remember Mr. Crimson told me once, one of the things you can do against Dalsim is you can set up jumps. You can trick him into doing these long limbs.
Oh.
Back throw him now. Oh, it would have worked. It legit would have worked. Good block. I mean, that Vega patch made a mistake of when they played before.
No punish.
He's backing away right now. Sizable life lead here.
Seeing cracks in the armor of Mr. Crimson for the first time in a while. Nice, he gets the confirm this time.
No, I wanted the heavy one would have killed.
Whoa, he's got the right read again. Surely not. Oh, he missed his combo. The medium actually hit. He was going for block stun, but he got a hit there and wasn't ready for it. Tried to adjust, not in time. And Phenom gets himself a battle here. We have a real match, Jammers.
Now, I wonder... Yeah, he needed a drink of water after that, definitely for sure.
I need a drink of water after all this.
I wonder if, when he got the low forward into EX Flash Knuckle, if he just did the heavy one, because you can't dash up and do the heavy one. You can dash up and do light and medium, but they do less damage. The heavy one is maximum.
He went for the dash up light for a bit,
yeah, he went for the dash up medium. Right? So I'm just thinking, if he just waited for Dalsim to be lower to the ground and committed to the heavy, probably would have killed. Remember, he's got 925 vitality for a reason. And this is big boy damage we're seeing here from the future of Street Fighter, so get comfortable.
He should have 850, mate, honestly.
Well.
The amount of damage he deals is shocking.
Once upon a time, a character in this game did have 875.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then in SF4, someone did have 850, so it is a possibility maybe in the future, but... One apiece, man. One apiece. Now, what? This would have been interesting if this happened last time and he started out with Luke instead of Nagali, you know? But
we did whip out the Luke last time. It didn't go as well as this. I mean, it's amazing what a bit of experience can do.
All right, but blocking, counter hit, confirming to the light Flash Knuckle. Blocking it out. He's still trying to get into tech. Row tech there.
Another good, brilliant round here.
No V-trigger as well.
Taking that back throw, catches him trying to kick, and this is the comeback that Phenom referenced.
Oh, no.
The grey health. Okay, he's out of carpet at least. Catches that unsafe slide.
Throw tech again.
Takes the throw.
Yeah, just let me stubborn. Be stubborn with your throw.
Oh, bad slide. Well punished. I'm not sure what he was looking for with that slide. That was a mistake from Mr. Crimson. We're seeing some overextensions for the first time in a long time from Mr. Crimson. And the 40-0 is well and truly on here for 0-0 Nation. And by the way, this win also guarantees them a place in the playoffs, as if they weren't guaranteed enough already.
Hang on a minute, trying to be stubborn with the normals. Very obnoxious and aggressive here, Phenom. Good yoga back medium punch there.
Buttons. Oh, catches him. The range on that crouch medium, so deceiving.
Another throw tech on wake up from Mr. Crimson. He's gonna wait. Yeah, he's gonna wait.
Oh, he jumped forward at the wrong time. Wake up the X though.
He's got control though. This is important. Phenom's got control now.
Oh,
No.
he tried to V-shift.
Oh,
he got it
he's gonna
wrong.
cancel that.
This could be it. Yes, it is. The flopped V-shift from Mr. Crimson. Second guessed himself, and Phenom gets himself a 2-1 lead here, and is one battle away from executing a 40-0 victory over the best team in the league this season. Who saw this one coming, Jammers?
Probably Phenom did. Oh, maybe. I know he doesn't like fighting Dowson, but that should only fuel you to understand and overcome this. That's
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Too high, gets the punish. This is going so well right now for Phenom. He's figuring this one out.
He's flustered.
And again, Mr. Crimson's in big trouble. No V-reversal. I'm so surprised.
He's gonna try and trigger in a minute. Let's get out of there. He lets him out. Oh,
CX goes in again. This time he takes again.
How many times has he thrown tech in this matchup? Let's go low. Activate.
Buttons.
He can control this situation here. Pushing him away.
He's doing a lot of great help. That's actually a really good idea to do that.
There,
the
great
delay
trap.
and the cancel catches Mr. Crimson out. Jammers. Match point 0-0 Nation.
It's a possibility, but again, do not count out Mr. Crimson. Let's see how Phenom can maintain this and try to close this out comfortably.
Phenom's reads when he's been in front of Mr. Crimson have been sensational. Didn't get much mileage before. He's getting a ton of mileage this time. Mr. Crimson needs to go on offense. That's what he's going to do.
Good bait. Fantastic bait. What's he got here? Going to get the post-stun combo. What's he going to set up? No, that's the question. Gets the knockdown. Gale. Tech there from Phenom. Probably looking to lose this round here. It's not, yeah, it's too difficult at that point. That's what he's been trying to avoid the whole time. That's why I feel he's gone the extra mile and been super stubborn with these throws. He needs to get close and condition Mr. Crimson a certain way.
Well, that's how he beat him last time. Oh, you're talking about Mr. Crimson. I thought you were talking about actually how Mr. Crimson beat Phenom last time. A lot of offensive play. Nice whiff punish. Tried to punish the EX. It wasn't to be, and he was ready with the medium punch. Medium kick, sorry.
All right, has to block. He shook. Yeah, he has to block the flash now because he shook. He doesn't know what to do. He could slide.
He didn't have V-gauge as well, which he used really well the first time they played.
Yeah. Forward hard punch.
Nicely spaced drill. Slight life feed from Mr. Crimson.
Yeah, he's trying to mix it up.
Oh, he tried to throw. That's going to hurt. Didn't have the bar to make that really count, though, but big damage either way.
Backs away.
Yeah, doesn't want to let him activate. This is good offensive play from Mr. Crimson.
No!
Oh, why did he miss that?
Too far.
He thought, oh, he tried to reset. That was a clever idea. It didn't work.
Oh, gets a throw. He's not going to run away yet. Activate. Tech to throw again. Oh, Phenom's throw's too predictable.
I mean, he shimmied him a few times too.
All right, put out EX Yoga Fire. Gets the
The
offense.
throw. You're thinking of the low. You're thinking of the high. Instead, it's a dash throw. And Mr. Crimson brings this all the way back to 2 apiece. I've got to say, if Phenom is able to get some kind of exposure in this matchup, he's only going to grow stronger in it. This is a performance from someone using Luke who hasn't really been exposed to the Dowson matchup, just theory fighting, watching videos. What a talent this kid is to take it all the way here.
Oh, 100%. I think one of the things, again, he's expressed his disdain about the character, but he had to deal with that EX Yoga 5 the last couple of seconds when he was in Blue Trigger 1. But let's see. Again, trying not to recreate that scenario, but again, off to a fine start. Can a hit confirmed. Stagger? Again, he just doesn't know what to do when Mr. Crimson on his last legs.
Oh my god, he's sex again, and he's still alive. That round looked well and truly over.
Let's take there from Phenom.
He tried again to do a reversal.
Yeah.
Maybe that's on purpose, I'm not sure.
Tried to nullify the EX Yoga Fire to much success.
Oh, that can't hurt. No meter for the conversion. Mr. Crimson mounting on the comeback here. Great activation there. Looking for the confirm, it's Phenom.
Pushes in further away. Got to be very careful. That's why he's floating. Yeah, he's timed it because he doesn't know if he's going to teleport as well.
Oh, almost. Locks in time there. Oh, that's it. He's stood up a lot.
Oh, no. He didn't spend it. He might go for the overhead. I don't know.
Can he kill him? He does this time at last. Mr. Crimson guesses wrong. And Phenom with a fantastic round gets himself to match point again, 0-0 Nation.
All right, let's see if Mr. Crimson can take this to a final round in this last battle. But damn, Phenom's been learning on the fly exceptionally well.
Missed this teleport. We're seeing some chinks in the armor here from Mr. Crimson. Good. Wow, what a choice from Phenom. Huge damage and corner carry. Point blank roundhouse connects. Goes for the delayed throw.
Yeah, good backdash there from Phenom. He could continue. Or even just a light flash knuckle.
Anything would have done there. Finally base out a stand throw. This is huge. This could be big. Mr. Crimson's got to guess right here.
Wake up super.
He's correct. It's going to hit. Knocked down. Oh, he did it.
Sweep activate, or not even.
Dash in, gets the game. He knew he was going to be reversal. He took to the air. And for the first time this season, Mr. Crimson has been toppled. And what a team to do it. The team with one of the worst records in Street Fighter League, Veggie, gets the huge win over Kills You. Rickerman's Bonnet doing what he does best, keeping that massive percentage of wins up, gets his win, and then the trusted Phenom exacts revenge on the player he lost badly to earlier in the season to take out Mr. Crimson, to be the first to do it in a matchup that he's learning on the fly. How impressive is that, Jammers? Congratulations, 00 Nation. You are top of the table.
Job well done. They capitalized off of Veggie's win, and also they did what many people thought was impossible.
I mean, I wasn't, it's you called that. I wasn't even thinking of top of the table. I was just thinking, look, can you get the 30-10? Can you get the win? But I didn't even consider the possibility that if they get 40 points, they go joint on points and they actually completely eradicate that first place comfort zone that that BMS had and open the entire league up again to the top 3, maybe even top 4 teams.
The thing is, we said this and we can't stress this enough. Riekemann is almost guaranteed to get you 10 points every time. He's lost 1 or 2, yes. It's the anchor has to capitalize off when Veggie is feeling good. You have to do that. That is even more pressure than winning your own game on your own accord, right? And this time round, Phenom makes it successful because last time he couldn't do that because it was against Reason. And literally, it just popped into my head. I said, hang on, 175, 250. And I was just like, hang on a minute. They can actually get
They can actually get there, man. They can actually get there. The table is extremely interesting now. And if my math doesn't fail me, they should be joint on points. In addition to that, the matchups that they have coming up is something we need to take a look at as well.
Yeah, 100%.
It's just a fascinating situation, Jim Jam. Look at this. BMS have lost that 40-0. The next match for BMS, the next 2 matches for BMS are actually away matches. And they have one against Reason away from home, but they also have Wild Blast away from home. So if you're going by table standings, they have 2 of the easier teams. Momentum is a hell of a thing, Jammers.
Yeah,
it's a hell of a thing.
Listen, they're right back in the dogfight, especially with what happened with Team Wild Blast recently against Reason. So it's all to play for. This is Europe. We're Alice in Wonderland. Anything can happen. We might surprise you even more than we did in these past couple of weeks. But I tell you what, it's been entertaining. But you know what? We got to talk to the man of the hour here. He's done something that no one else has been able to do in this league. Let's go back to Logan Summer as he talks to Phenom.
Thanks very much, Jammers. We knew it was going to be an important week here on Street Fighter League, but I didn't realize it would be this important. We went from 3 teams all together in the top 4, lagging behind BMS, who were clear in front. Now we've got 3 teams at the top, and they're only separated by 20 points, and we have 2 matches still to play. Anything could happen now at these playoffs, and it is all because of this 40-0 victory from 00 Nation. Phenom, you have become the first man to topple Mr. Crimson in this league. It had to happen eventually, and you would have wanted to do it with the Luke, learning the matchup on the fly. How do you feel about that now?
Feel good. Honestly, every match, every game was close. I feel this set was actually a bit similar to the last set, even though the last set he won 3-0, because every round is always, balls are like this.
Yeah.
So it can, yeah, it's hard, but this time I won, so yeah.
Do you think it could have definitely gone, another way?
It can always go another way. It can. There's 2 ways it can go. It can go either way. That's why it's called either way. But the way it chose was my way.
You're a very wise man. A very wise man. You keep things very simple. The world knows that you are a great player, but I feel like sometimes in that elite discussion, you sometimes get overlooked. I know that doesn't really bother you. Don't look for the adoration and the laud and plaudits of the general public and the audience. You care about results, but I think definitely now that we've seen how consistent you can be and the results you have pulled out against some of these players here, just how truly good you are. Do you feel like you've really shown your best so far?
I feel like I've showed my best every year.
Yes.
And then this always gets brought up. Man, Phenom, you are so underrated, blah, blah, blah. And then 6 months later, people forget. And then you're underrated again, and then they forget. And then you're underrated again, and then they forget. So it's like, it's just never ending. And now that you...
Why do you think that is, though?
Maybe, I don't know. I need to... do I need to say something I don't know. What do you want me to do? Like,
I don't know. Maybe you need to, do more restaurant reviews.
Maybe
some tier lists,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Well,
Get them out there.
I mean,
some workout videos.
I'm like,
winning Capcom Cup would work as well. Yeah, definitely, Jammers. That's a good idea.
I think that would help.
Do you think it is that?
But
Do you
you
think
know,
you're
I
missing
think-
some of the big titles?
I think even if I win Capcom Cup, they will say, you know what? Phenom is pretty underrated.
And then we'll
After
get to
6 years,
then we'll
yeah.
get to Evo
Yeah,
the
win
next
Evo,
year.
You know, Evo, he won Evo. He's actually pretty underrated. And then it's just gonna. It's never gonna end. I don't care. Yeah.
You definitely don't, but you do care about those 40 points that you have secured your team. You are now level on points at the top of the table with BMS going into the last 2 matches.
Yeah.
You got to feel confident now. That's a huge result, not just for you, but for everyone there. Veggie
yes.
coming through the result.
Yeah.
Rickmans Barnett continuing to
They
be.
played super good.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with how they played. I'm really proud. So they played really good too. Sorry.
There's a camera over there.
There's a
bro.
camera. Yeah, whatever. It's cameras everywhere.
There's
I don't
cameras,
even know.
just not there.
Yeah,
There's no cameras over
Oh,
there.
okay.
I just promise you that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking to me. I'll let you go back
Alright,
to your team. You
thank
can
you.
go and tell them exactly how great you think they played. We all know how great they played, though. What a fantastic result. A 40-0 for the first time against BMS. Mr. Crimson goes down for the first time this season, and here we are all the way in week 12. It's an incredible achievement, and it has blown the doors right open of this playoff situation. Let's take a look at the leaderboard right now, and we can see where we're at. And as you can see, BMS are on top just by battle differential and round differential. 0-0 Nation there on 215. Also, Mouse Sports only 20 points behind, as I said, with 2 games still to play. Geo with a bit of a cushion ahead of Reason Gaming, but now we know literally anything can happen here. We weren't expecting to see BMS go down by 40 points to 0. Reason and Geo definitely have it all to play for, fighting for that 4th playoff spot. It's going to be an incredible few final weeks. Let's see what matches we have. And it is Geo on the away side against Wild Blast, who have a little bit of momentum with them now. They're starting to play a little bit more freely. And it's Reason Gaming looking to take advantage of a BMS who will be wanting to bounce back with a huge result. But they are going to be on the away side. That gives Reason the advantage in that matchup in terms of counter picks. You are not going to want to miss next week on Street Fighter League Pro Europe. Literally anything can happen. Some of the finest Street Fighter players across this great continent battling it out for dominance. We continue next week. Thank you so much to the players. All 4 teams have delivered incredible competition this week. Thank you so much as well to my broadcast partners, Jammers and F-Word on the desk, making it so hype for you guys, and I cannot wait to be back next week. It's Street Fighter League Pro Europe 2022. We'll see you then.